Hey everybody, and welcome back to another iiRcade Game Days. I'm your host, Michael, executive producer here at iiRcade.
Yeah, I hope everybody's happy. Everybody, thank you so much for joining today.
So, John, final words, closing thoughts.
One more thing! Woo!
It's finally back. It's finally here. Let's go. It's one more thing time.
All we ever hear from you is blah, blah, blah. So all we ever do is go Happy Friday, everybody.
Welcome
Happy
to the
Menace.
Friday Night
guys.
Arcade Show.
Yes, we are back.
Welcome,
with another
everybody.
episode of Friday Night Arcade Show. And we have
Special guest.
special guests here tonight. You guys want to introduce who we have here? I'm so busy adding names to this wheel. I don't want to be rude. But we have Ettinsoft
Everybody
here.
wants this game.
These are the guys that made Clown Interstellar. And we have 10
Circus.
codes for their game that we're going to be... Circus Interstellar. Sorry.
Circus Interstellar. Yeah.
Yes, the name changed today. I saw that. I saw what you did there.
Yeah, they have the Killer Clown version on Steam. So I mixed the two up. We're going to be giving away the iiRcade version. And this is going to be like a rare game to have on your iiRcade if you win one of these 10 codes tonight. All you have to do to be entered in is just put hashtag circus in the chat room and I'll add you to the wheel. So I don't know. Are the guys from Ettinsoft, is their mics on?
Can you guys hear us?
I hear you now. There they are.
Welcome, guys.
Yes.
So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Okay, why don't you go first?
Oh, why?
Okay.
All right. I'm Matt.
And I'm Stefan.
Do we need last names too? Do you guys want?
Honavinkel.
No first name basis is all good.
First name's fine.
First name's fine. So
welcome to the show,
Matt and Stefan. Definitely. We know your time is very valuable. We can see you're on the job. You guys are hard workers, and I'm glad you could join us tonight. We appreciate it. You guys are talk of the town here in the arcade world.
Like out of nowhere, and it's kind of like what?
It's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Your game was about to be released on the iiRcade platform, and then all of a sudden they just to us as the players that they just shut up shop. And to give you guys the opportunity, get your game out there on a arcade cabinet machine, which by the way I've played it on there, and that's what brought us together. I was so enthralled with this game that I had to let you guys know about it and let my friends know about it. And after you guys put out those YouTube videos, it just seemed like you were just in dire straits. I just felt like I had to reach out to you guys, and there's other paths, and I'm glad you guys your spirits got picked up, and you can see that there's a path in Steam where you can bring that iiRcade version over to Steam. So let's talk about that for a little bit. We'll let you guys talk about that. Okay.
Firstly, I hope you guys can't hear our radios going off right now. They're
talking. We can hear you. Oh, it's fine.
You sound clear as a bell.
Oh yeah, I don't hear the other guys. They're good. Yeah.
Chattering like crazy on the radio right now. So what was the question?
You wanted to talk about what we're going to do with the
Steam version? Yes. Bring in the arcade version over to Steam. Yes.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, after all this stuff that happened, we had a bunch of people that really wanted to play, but they couldn't. And rather than like waiting for the final version, which is probably about like 7 or 8 months, maybe even a year away for all we know, we just we realized that everyone liked that version already, and we've tried our best to try and make it like play all the way through and be just as fun. And we wanted to figure out a way to like be able to give that to them. So we had that old version of the game, the original version that came out back in 2018, which we don't like very much anymore. And we were like, well, rather than going and buying a whole new page, no one even really knows about this version anyway and stuff. And it doesn't.
We felt bad because everybody was going and buying it, and we were like, dude, that version's poo poo.
Yeah, we're like, oh, that. And so.
Not that bad, actually.
Oh yeah, I've played both versions, and I can honestly say the comparison. I do prefer the iiRcade version. There's a lot of bright colors, the power ups. My favorite part of the iiRcade version, guys, is when you put the power ups in a capsule. So you didn't make it easy for the player. You had to make the player work for it. All this chaos is going on. That was my favorite mechanic that was in the iiRcade version, and that's what's missing in the Steam version.
Steamboat doesn't even have upgrades, actually.
Well, the funny thing about it was that that was the capsule thing was a last minute kind of thing. Originally, we had to where the chips were just kind of like power ups. They would just appear in the level. They stayed with you still, but you didn't have to really earn them.
No,
And it
they
was
just
so
popped up.
much cooler when we put them in the capsules and you had
Yeah,
the
that was
randoms, so,
fun.
like,
That was very fun.
It fits for the environment, and I thought that was a really neat mechanic. Now that I'm better at the game, I think I should fare better at the iArcade version this time around. No, now that I know what I have to do, got my skills have improved. I really love this game. This game is addicting,
Yeah.
and it will keep you coming back.
I like
because
the theme. You know, it's got a little bit of Doom in it. You know, it's got
Yeah,
that berserk element, and then
Uh-huh.
you know the clowns almost remind me of Sinistar when the clowns come out and chase you on the boss levels.
Yeah, the laugh.
Man,
Yeah.
it's like all the cool retro games that I love, but like all with a fresh new, like the whole theming of it is amazing.
Yeah, now let me
It's
ask you guys. What now that we're talking about the inspiration of the game, now out of your own words, what inspirations did you draw from to create this game?
You can go ahead,
Oh,
start.
sweet. All right. So basically, it's really funny. This is actually an idea we had when we were like 7 years old, I think.
Wow.
We were in the back of a truck and we were just talking. We were on some trip and we were talking with our cousin and we were just like spitballing ideas about games we should make. And he had just saw the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Mhm.
We hadn't even seen it. We hadn't even seen it.
We only recently watched that, like when we started working on the game.
He would just explain it, and he was like, "Oh my god, what a cool idea!"
Yeah,
like,
and in our heads, it looked nothing
cotton
like
candy.
the movie. When I went back and watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is cool," but like in my head, it was all like, you know,
dark and
mutated, like
gross,
clowns with like melting faces and
he was
stuff.
telling us
You know,
about
and,
the
like,
cocoons and stuff, and we were picturing it was a lot more brutal. But yeah, anyway, though, so the idea came from that, and then we were going to make this game a long time ago, but we ended up not. And then we started up this company, and it was actually we started up several companies before this with friends, and those didn't work out.
yeah.
And we were trying to come up with ideas of what to do, and none of the games we were coming up with worked out because those guys were hard to work with. And then we finally we just started working, just us two, and then we were like, what game should we do? Hey, we should do that circus or the Killer Clowns game.
Well, I remember actually we were working on the previous game, and then all of a sudden it was like we looked at it and we're like,
I hate.
Do we really want to keep freaking making this game and stuff? And I was like, wow, this is like gonna take forever, and we're just not really into this. And then I was playing Berserk on my computer because I had like a ROM, and I was playing it, and I was like, hey, why don't we just remake Berserk? I love Berserk from back in.
Yeah,
there's
brilliant. It's a great reimagining of that formula, you know.
And going back to chemistry, and that's very important. You got to work with a good team of people, and the chemistry has to be there, else it's just not going to work. So you guys clearly have the chemistry, and you know, and that's what amazed me the most is the two of you made something of this caliber, and that's something that was very thought out thoroughly. This project, it's blown my mind. Like I can't get over it right now. Like I love the gameplay. I haven't played Berserk in a long time. I used to play that on the Atari 2600 when I was like a 4 or 5 year old boy, and that was one of my favorite games on Atari. Yeah. Out of the 50 that I had, it was one of the go-to games. And to see something reinvented in the modern age, our era of video games that pulls on the nostalgia strings of yesteryear, of the old game styles, is really appealing to me and most gamers that I know. Look at Papa Brad. He's pulling out those 2600 cartridges.
The one with speech.
That's cool. I want to
get speech. I never played the one with speech.
Yeah, it was an Atari Age one. They redid it with speech. Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions about the music? Because I thought the music.
Oh yeah, go Steps. Talk about the music.
I thought the music was really surprised. I turned it on and I'm like, wow, this music is excellent. I was not expecting that.
Dance with the Dead are awesome. Like those. So you know what was crazy is when we approached them, we were just like, hey, we want to put your music in our game, and they were just like, okay.
Yeah, well,
and thumbs up. And
right before
they didn't even go like, oh well, you know, let's do the game first and stuff like that. They just went, yeah.
Well,
sure.
and I mean, it was like 300 pop for a song,
but it was expensive. But then the music was not nearly as expensive as some bands we went to. We went to Perturbator,
man.
And they were like $1,000 for
We
a
wanted
song, or
per-
3,000. I can't
yeah.
remember.
We
And
wanted
wow.
Perturbator so bad, but Perturbator was they were like, well, what price do you think we're gonna our songs are gonna
Yeah, I love
cost?
that.
And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I was
right,
coming to
we've
you
never
to ask, dude. I don't know any of this stuff. And I was like,
How about
$100
yeah,
a
I mean-
song, and they were like, try $1,000 a song, and I was like, what? No, like
All the band.
so.
Well, the band is perfect because it starts off, and you got the Doom upside down pentagram. Then you got
Yeah,
that John Carpenter synth style music.
Sorry, I
I mean,
keep
totally
leaving.
pulls you into the game. I love it. It's great.
By the way, because I don't think we really made it clear in the storytelling of the game, like the PDAs you could pick up and stuff. But
Mhm.
the clowns are alien demon clowns.
Yeah. They're supposed to be clowns from aliens from clown hell or something.
Clown hell.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
organization prick.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It
Prick
says,
organization,
if you'll allow me, I'll read the description real quick. It says, in the distant future,
Full of humor.
mankind is at the brink of its extinction, set on a mission to find resources for the dying species. The Voyagers encountered a strange sadistic alien race with a clownish appearance. Will the survivors escape the gory circus, or will they be assimilated like all the others? Trapped in a spaceship with electrical walls and vengeful alien clouds, the goal is simple. Get back to your cruiser at the docking bay and escape. But these gruesome bozos have some nasty tricks hidden up their sleeves, and some seem to know your every move. You must outwit and slay any clown that stands in your way, but you must make haste, for as you linger, you attract attention of every hungry jugglernaut. Lock and load, kill clowns, and run for your life.
There you
Now,
go.
That's a great description.
That bozo
I'm
show
surprised
was
that-
scary.
And that the cotton candy is crazy too. I thought you had to shoot it. I had no idea it was a power up and you could run through it.
Well, we
When I
did
did my playthrough, I had no idea that's what that was.
We're
I was
gonna
like-
we're gonna make that more clear when we
Yeah.
make this update that's going to Steam. We're gonna
Mhm.
actually put a tutorial in because and it's a missed opportunity because when I think about it, we have the tutorial for all 3 first screens. And first off, we're gonna also put a background on that tutorial because
So
we
you
realize you can't see that, and so we're gonna use that 4th screen to tell you about the cotton candy cocoons. And we're figuring all that
And
out.
the
Yeah,
electrified walls make it super hard. Like you want maximum
I'm
difficulty.
gonna try it with
Man, when you hit electrified walls, you think it's hard now. It's like the difficulty goes way up.
I'd say still keep it, but definitely keep it as a
Yeah.
toggle option.
Keep it as a toggle
so
for
to-
sure.
to make it approachable for newer players. Absolutely.
Yeah,
but yeah. I mean,
one thing I loved about when we added the electric walls is that one thing I loved about Berserk was that the game isn't just shoot clowns. It's also in navigating your character.
Navigate the maze.
yeah.
skill in doing that. Yeah,
Walls
I
of
loved it.
death. Yeah.
Yeah, so it puts a level of difficulties for the player to have to be more precise in their movements. So you have to be very very careful. So there's all these layers of difficulty in this game. Like, just
it's
like
still
that.
easier to
It,
preserve.
like, how did you come up with the popcorn idea too? It's like all of a sudden it's like clowns, then there's just like popcorn. I mean,
This is what I do to popcorn.
There's man eating popcorn in the. Do you
I
remember
know
that
it's crazy.
in
in the movie
Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Yeah.
Okay.
In Space, there's that scene where the clown puts like popcorn. I can't remember how he gets it out, but the lady's got like popcorn on her clothes, and she goes to take a shower. She puts up her clothes, and the popcorn falls in the toilet, and then tries to eat her. So we were like,
Okay.
"Oh, that we should do bouncing popcorn." At first, they didn't bounce though; they just kind of like plopped out, and then popped after a second. And then just recently, before you guys got your version, we actually made them bounce and follow you around the room.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's a great mechanic to have, and
Yeah.
that's terrifying.
How many? Sorry, I've been popping in and out because I've
Theming of
been
the game is
adding
great.
people to the wheel because we're going to be giving away 10 codes for the game tonight. Just want to let people know that are
Absolutely.
entering in the chat room. Just put #circus. But remember, this code only works if you have an iArcade. So this is going to be kind of like a rare game to have on your iArcade. If you win one of the 10, and we will explain how to redeem them. But I wanted to ask you guys real quick, like how many late nights did you have when all of a sudden it turned into like you were probably working on the game, everything was cool, and then all of a sudden you find out that this platform that you're working on the game for is going away.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So you probably didn't get much notice, and you and all of a sudden you just had to like pick it up.
Yeah. We knew the Friday before the close. Yeah, we knew that day, and then it was we already have a bad sleep schedule. You know,
So now it's worse.
I mean, we worked the late night or not. We worked the swing shift over here at the lumber mill, and so we would like on our breaks and everything. So we'd wake up, we'd work, we'd go to work, we'd work on our breaks, we'd work on our lunch, then we'd go home and we'd work until like 2:30 or 3 in the morning. And then on those nights when we all of a sudden heard that we had to get it done real quick, it was staying up till like 5:30 in the morning and then waking up at 9 o'clock. So
I said it's like 4, but I didn't have as much work as this guy because he's our main programmer.
Yeah. I remember it got pretty tense though. I was like screaming and freaking out and like throwing stuff. I was on the wire and then Matt would
got no attention because they're all like begging us for attention. We're like, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm working.
It was crazy, but we didn't think anything of it. We were just like, we just wanted to get it out there. At first, we were like, oh, we want to get it on our console, right? Because we didn't think it would be possible at all to get on anyone else's. And then it was like, then all of a sudden they emailed us and they were like,
oh, you can give it out.
You can give it to. Give us other devices too that you want to give it out to. And I was
they
like,
didn't tell us the number for it. So we were just like, we were like, all right, cool. We got like 5 people. We posted a Twitter thing. Oh crap! Now we got like 100 something.
Yeah, and then 2
it blew up.
Yeah.
And
they
it
probably
was like,
weren't expecting that many, and they probably said like,
no. When I
guys,
gave it
we gotta
back,
put a limit on it.
Yeah. When I gave it back, they were like, how about 20? And then I was like, oh no! And so then I had to make that apology video and try and explain it to people.
We were pretty sure everybody was gonna be like pissed off or something, but
I thought we were gonna get like hate mail.
No one's mad at you guys. This is just an unfortunate situation. Just you know what, but when you take an unfortunate situation, you can always turn it into a good situation, which is what the direction we're heading now. So,
it's crazy. Crazy.
Like I said, it gave you a limelight. That's the positive.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Because we were there's all these users on this cabinet. We all know it's going bankrupt. And then to find out that there's this game that came out there, and then we finally got to try it. It's a shame a game of this quality didn't end up on this machine.
Yeah, because we would have loved this game when we got to review it. We would have loved it.
We've been thirsty. We've been thirsty for the next like good game for them to put on.
Good
this
retro,
machine.
Modern, original game, and here it is, right here.
It didn't come. But you guys
Berserk
tonight,
meets Doom.
You guys tonight, you have an opportunity.
Eats killer clowns.
10 codes tonight.
Yeah.
Who's going to be
so on the 10 codes?
We're going to do the wheel.
I'm going to disappear for a little bit, let them chat. But when I come back, we're going to give away the first 2 codes. I have put a bunch of people's names on the wheel. I'm going to scroll through, see if I missed anybody. Now, if I put you on the wheel and you do not have an iiRcade, this code is going to be useless to you. So I'm not going to take anyone off the wheel, but if you happen to win and you don't own an iiRcade, the code will do nothing. So you can basically, if you want, just, let me know who you want to give it to in the chat room. Watch them give it to someone else who doesn't have an iiRcade. But that's how my show goes, fellas.
Yeah.
The one thing I wanted to say was like when I played it, I was really impressed not only by the music, but like when you're looking at it, it's like got this like 16-bit-esque. It's obviously upscaled from that 16-bit era, but it's got that feel to it. But even though it has those, more basic graphics, like it really pulls you in and you get scared when the clowns are coming.
Yeah, it really is. The atmosphere is great. The atmosphere is perfect.
That was our first. That was the first. I've never animated before. So those are my first ever animations, actually.
Those are my my first level textures. I did all the textures and building the levels and stuff, and so that was the first time. And actually, if you guys saw Killer Clowns, there was no circus decorations. That is thanks to our friend Cody, who's awesome. and he
One of
was
our
just
first,
like, "Where's
helpers,
the
yeah.
circus theme?" And I was like, "Oh
We're
crap!"
like, oh wait, yeah,
So
that's
then
important.
I had to go through and add all that.
I like the way
extra
the rooms have different names. Like when you go in certain rooms, they have the names just pop up, and they're usually something having to do with the level. I love that.
That reminds me
Yeah,
of
that was
Smash TV did that.
It's great.
yes,
exactly
yes.
I love
what we
the
got from-
theming of the way like you go to the different rooms, and then man, those bouncing clowns are hard to hit. Those ones on the pogo sticks, those
are
suckers
my,
are mean.
those are my
The
favorite
jump-
with the sound effects. Doing,
Yeah, the jumping jester. Yeah, they're called the
The
jumping jester.
jesters are bad,
Yeah.
man. The game is great. The game is great.
awesome.
I'm a huge fan.
Right on. That's cool.
Yeah, and
Thank
that's
you.
also Smash TV is actually where we got a lot of the inspiration. But the
it pays
characters,
homage to that too, because it has elements of that in the game. Yep.
yeah, like
Absolutely.
all the characters when they get an extra life, they go, dude, and then like when they
I did hear that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I thought Smash TV, and I brought it up because I remember I did recall hearing that soundbite, and I'm like,
Mhm.
that's nice.
Yeah, the red and the blue player, those are actually
That's-
our voices, and then everyone else is our friends and family. So,
yeah, but we really
Oh,
gotta
that's
go.
nice.
We gotta go and update our voices. Our friends and family kicked the crap out of
Yeah, they did.
our voice acting
They
because
did.
ours is older. Ours is voice acting from when we were first playing the game together,
Mm-hmm.
and theirs is brand new. So they had better direction.
Yeah.
So we gotta go
Yeah.
update ours. But
Yeah, we were literally we were like,
No.
oh, what did they do in Smash TV?
Does every character say different things? Like I know the characters all have speech while you're playing the
That's
game.
so cool.
They all say different things.
Keeps-
Like there's
Hey, talking
different
about the
fresh.
win levels, right?
It keeps it fresh. Like you're not hearing the same soundbite
Okay.
all the time. That's that's awesome.
I have to play
And-
some of the other characters.
And are you talking about so yeah, their voices are all different, but are you also
Mhm.
talking about
The
their
dialogue
word
boxes?
bubbles above
Yeah,
their
their
head?
word bubbles and like what they're saying when you go in the rooms and everything. Because that was fun. I mean, some of the
That's what-
comments were hilarious.
You
I
like
will-
those? That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
some of it
will.
was
I
really
will
funny.
say in some cases, just slow the text like boxes down
Yeah.
so they don't disappear, so we can actually read like some of the bigger ones because sometimes they disappear for me. I didn't read too quick.
We actually were like in the middle of like I had made all those, right? We did like one or
Mhm.
two go overs to make sure that to proofread and make sure everything was short and small. But then all of a sudden this stuff hit, and I had taken a break from that, thinking no problem. And then we had to quickly rush it. So some of those are too long, I felt, and so I need to bring them down when I do that next version. But I was worried about like making those last too long because I didn't want
Yeah.
players to feel like they had to sit and wait the
forever
whole
to-
time.
Yeah.
Just
'Cause
a
they-
smidge, just like
Okay.
like an extra second, just to
We could
just
do
get
that.
through it. I think it doesn't have to be adjusted much. It just I think it was the one section in the first level where there's a bunch of them popped up,
Yeah.
and then just like
Yeah.
disappeared. Like that was just that one part. The rest of them seemed they were fine. When
Well,
they popped
okay.
up, the
You know,
shorter boxes. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if was it in the level where you got the first time you see all the balloons? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I believe so. I played the Steam version, like and this one. Yeah, there's like you walk up to one of your crewmates that's like dying, and then he like talks to you or something like that. And there's like all these other text bubbles, but it just seemed like it went too fast.
Talking about
Yeah, you're
when
talking
you
about the
first see
teleport room
the,
where you
yes,
see
yes.
the dead guy and he goes, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Um,
then there's this bunch of text boxes that pop up real quick to flow through the story.
Yeah.
And I missed
We'll-
some
we'll
of it.
definitely do
You
that.
saw it it's in my playthrough on my video, and I'm like, oh, guys, I guess I'll have
Yeah, it
to
was interesting.
grind
Just
it back
watching
and
your
read it
playthrough,
again.
I learned so much more about the game. All kinds of things I didn't know. Like you could,
Mhm.
you know,
Wait,
you
you're
could
talking
take
which game?
Think
Are you
about
talking
your-
about the one I did, or are you talking about the one that Jeff did?
the actual gameplay video where you were playing the game, talking about it.
That's me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
you.
okay.
That's you.
Yeah, that was super helpful. I mean, like I
Yeah.
can't wait to go
I'll
back
make
into
sure
it and play it again.
Yeah, all the tips. I didn't know you could, shoot the clown and make him actually disappear, and then he's gone for
Yeah,
the rest
Like
of
the
the
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut
I
clown
had no
or whatever.
idea. I thought he just chased you right off. You
thought
had
he
your
was
time limit,
invincible.
and it's like, as soon as he's coming, you could shoot him once to stop him, but then you had to go. I didn't understand that.
After,
tutorial.
after we watched your guys' videos, we realized like oops. So we realized that the juggler knot needs to
Juggernaut,
come in a
yeah.
little later and stuff. So
Yeah, give you a little bit more time.
we went
Just
ahead
a
and I've
smidge
already
later,
Yeah, I've already increased it by like 1,000 steps, which is like just a little bit longer. And then, you know, same when you stun him the first time, I did that too. I increased that a little bit, and we're gonna keep making a little adjustments.
How many shots is it to have him run away? It's 7.
5 shots, and then when you get him again, it's 5 more shots.
So 10
So
total.
it's 10 total. Yeah,
10 total shots, and then he'll run off. He can still kill you when he's running away. He can run right into you.
Yeah, he can. Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
tension.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna make that more obvious. I think so. Yeah, because like,
well, we're thinking of making it to where the Juggernaut, when you shoot him that final time, he's gonna retreat in a different direction or something.
Yeah, something.
What if you did like a countdown number, like when you're shooting him, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like you know how many shots you have to hit.
So. Okay, we'll try. I'll try that out. I'll see if I can do that.
I'm not saying that's the. I'm just thinking like it's a cool mechanic. I had no idea that you could even kill the. I called it the first time I saw it. I called it Evil Auto because I immediately got it was like Berserk, but it's really almost more like Sinistar because you have this giant clown head chasing you, like laughing at you basically.
Evil Auto was a butthole though.
10,
you can get him to bear anything. No, the
too is insane.
Yeah. Oh, one thing before I forget, before we get too far away from it, you were asking about the dialogue earlier. Little thing that, little fun fact, but when you're playing multiplayer, I got that programmed where when a player talks, so they all have their own set and unique dialogue, right? But if you're playing with multiple people, they actually are made to, one guy says the first line, then the next guy says another line, then the next guy says another, and it almost sounds like they're all talking with each other.
Like a conversation.
Yeah.
That is
so
cool.
Just a cool little detail, yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, any other questions or anything on it?
I did want to say. Sorry, I did want to say that the PDAs, that's where you'll find most of the story and stuff. Okay. I don't know how many people know about the PDAs. I assume if they watch Jeff's video, they'll know because he went to the first one. But yeah, that's where you'll find most of the story. I still need to go through and revise those though. So when you do that, keep in mind that some of the writing needs to be adjusted.
And the other thing I didn't know, like the power-ups and stuff, they're timed. You have to press a button at a certain time for it to unlock. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
It's like Oddworld. That's where we were going for, like, the bombs.
Okay, because I had no idea what was going on with that.
No, it's tricky. It's
how
tricky.
Do you know? Is there it flashes and that's when you have to hit it? Is there a light or?
Yeah, the A button pops up. The icon, the A button on the arcade version, it'll pop up when it's green. And then you press it then. But if you press it when it's red, you lock yourself out of the power up.
Do you lose whatever weapon power ups you get every time you leave the room?
No, they say restart. So power-ups you do.
Oh,
power-ups you do.
Power-ups are for that ring
only. The time-limited ones. But then you have the upgraded things that you stay with you that they've integrated in the iiRcade version.
Cool.
Yes. And with that, we were actually on the so on this version that you guys will get on the arcade, and the one we're going to be, putting on Steam and overriding that old version and everything. Those ones, the power-ups will work the same way. Here, let me fix the camera. The power-ups will work the same way and stuff. But on the final version, I'm wanting to actually make it to where you can carry guns with you, and where it actually just goes to like one player at a time, whoever grabs it. Go ahead.
No, keep going. I have a suggestion. One guy actually suggested, I remember reading the review on Steam, and one guy said this game could be really, really good if you turned it into a roguelite kind of game.
Oh yeah, roguelite.
Yeah, where you keep going through and you unlock some permanent unlocks every playthrough that makes your character stronger.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's a thought. No bad ideas.
What we did right now is there's actually, I don't know if anyone noticed them, but there's secret upgrades in the first shuttle bay level. They're at the top of the level.
Yeah, I seen those. Yeah, right at the top. I seen those. I seen those all the way across on both sides.
Yeah. So those are so you have to I won't spoil, but there are PDAs. There's a PDA. There's multiple PDAs throughout the game that have a hidden pattern on them. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I
You gotta.
like what I hear so far.
Yeah.
But
it is super rewarding too when you get out of the spaceship, you make it to that shuttle, which I didn't even notice it was the same screen as the first screen I started on.
Yeah,
but
it's got all
the gameplay video.
I like
it's awesome. The whole game is awesome.
Well, you feel like you're isolated in the game because like you land with your pod and like and nobody's alive and it's all these insane.
There's no other human characters that are alive except
and you just see all this,
there's
carnage.
that isolation feeling.
Oh yeah, you guys have been talking about the game here for a while. Are you ready to start giving away some codes?
Sure, yeah. All right, the chat's been patient. They want some codes.
Let me bring the wheel up.
Codes. Look at that wheel.
We'll all be here.
Look, this is a real contest. Everyone's name is on the wheel.
All right, so here's the deal. I got a bunch of names on the wheel. If I spin it and your name gets picked, I'm going to put this up right now. I'm going to if you win, I just need you, just for verification purposes, to just let me know what are the first 3 letters in your email address. And then when you email me, that's how I'll be able to confirm that it's you and not someone else trying to jack your code, okay?
Yeah, do not wait to do it. Do it immediately because we're going to be sending them out while we're live.
Yeah, as we
you can redeem them.
Live.
We're in uncharted territory right now.
Yeah.
We know that the servers are live, but we have no idea when they're going down. So I want to start getting some of these codes out. I would jump on this right away.
Can you add somebody?
When you do win a code, Nix is going to explain right after we pick our first 2 winners how to get the game on your system, okay?
Will do.
Everybody ready? You ready to spin the wheel?
Did you want to add chaotic or no?
Spin it, Brooklyn.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we add chaotic?
Sure.
Let's add one more. Chaotic. Just add chaotic on there.
Yeah.
Chaotic.
That's why I've been off stream the whole show. I've been putting people's names on the wheel.
Interstellar Clowns, legitimate copy for iArcade.
Now, again, please remember these codes will not scroll. These are not codes for Steam. These will not work anywhere other than your iArcade. So if you happen to win one and you don't own an iArcade, you could, if you want to give it to someone else in the chat room that does, go ahead and do that. But even if I send it to you, it's going to pretty much be worthless. Okay.
Yeah. And if you have the workaround, you probably, if you don't want to get the code, right, Brooklyn? They have the workaround.
I could definitely, yeah, you don't want it if you have the workaround, but I could definitely know that Chaotic has a iArcade because I've seen it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel. You ready?
Here we go. Where's the stuff?
No way. Wow.
Ichabod Crane.
Our first winner of the evening, Ichabod Crane. And I can confirm 100% Ichabod Crane does have an iArcade. Ichabod,
he is worthy of having
You do
this
not
game.
even need to email me. I'll just text you the code, okay?
Text him the code right now so he can unlock it and make sure it works.
Ichabod Crane. Let's remove Ichabod from the wheel. I'm going to spin this one more time.
Well deserved, Ichabod Crane. So exciting. Sunny.
It is Sunny. Sunny.
Wow.
You won a code for your iArcade. Hopefully you have an iArcade. I'm not familiar with your name, but that does not mean that you don't have one. So just, Sonny, if you can put the first 3 letters of your email in the chat room and make sure you send an email to studio17network@gmail.com and I will get you that code sent out right away. Congratulations.
Literally on the scroller at the bottom.
Sonny says he does have one.
Awesome. That's what I want to hear.
Sonny, you're going to get the ultra rare Interstellar clown game.
All right, so you guys continue your conversation, and I'm gonna go to work. I want to get these codes out right away. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ichabod, redeem yours
I know what I
immediately.
wanted to ask.
Where'd
Did
it go?
when it opens up, it has that VHS tape, and I remember seeing you guys on Twitter, and I go, "There's no way they're young enough to even remember. I mean, they're old enough to even remember
Dude, we
VHS."
grew up with that. We barely grew up with that. It was like because we were born in 1994, so our parents had VHS.
Yeah. Oh, and we were like low, kind of like poor, lower, not poor, but lower middle class. So we couldn't afford nice new things, and so it was like we stuck with the old consoles for a long while, but I had no regrets. I love those old consoles so much. And then the VHS tape.
The VHS tape. It's like you're watching the VHS tape from the past.
Did you watch Killer Clowns on VHS?
No. We that on DVD.
All right, Tim. So, what's your thought process by that VH tape? Explain why you chose to put the VHS at the front of the game, because I have my own theories of why it's there. Tell the chat and the audience what that's all about.
So Jeff was absolutely right with everything 110%. He said, because it is in fact an old. What it is it's a cursed VHS tape that you're seeing, and you're watching the events that happened on the ship and stuff. So you're playing the events and everything. And it's like recordings from like security cameras and whatnot, like watching you go throughout the base and everything. And of course, breaking that fourth wall and pointing it out. But it's a game. Whatever. So
it's a game. But I thought that was a very, very cool little caveat of the game. And I actually that's a great way to storytell. And that actually draws you to play the game. That's
we were
I like that instead of just not having it there. It would have been a different narrative, but I like that it's there because it does paint a different narrative of the game.
And I love those effects too, the rewinding and the stopping.
Oh yeah, and every time you switch through the screens, it's brilliant. I love it. Just very, very thoughtful, and just like the little details. They a little goes a long way. That's the saying I've learned in life.
It's so
we got inspiration for the VHS thing from this game called what was it?
Lakeview Cabin
Horror Collection or something like that.
Yeah, Lakeview Cabin Collection. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember that one, but
that's a cool little indie game to check out. That one's really cool.
We got it from that because they had that cool VHS thing. We were like, that is sick. That's a cool start screen.
Yeah,
so we were like, we're doing that.
If I remember right, theirs was from the side, and we were like, oh man, missed opportunity to do it from like the angle so you can see the whole thing. But so we really like that too. Yeah, and it's cool seeing people react to that because at first we were like, just that'd be cool, just throw it in. And actually, the security camera bit. That was an afterthought. It was just like we just wanted it. We were inspired by the movie, and we knew that that's an old movie on VHS and everything. And then we were inspired by that game, at pretty much at the same time. And so then it was like, just do that because like it's an old movie or whatever, right? And then it was like, oh wait, there's a cooler, deeper narrative going on where like, you're watching it from the perspective of the cameras.
Well, that's what will open the door for subsequent sequels because who's watching the tape? When are we going to find out who's watching the tape? And when does that all come to a head?
It's literally
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like break the fourth wall, and then now it's like boom, you come into present day. Like we're watching past tense, but like that's what I'm saying. When do we come back to present day? Because we're following a story. And like
that we pull the camera out.
I just want to know when is Spawn going to be in the game because you really need to put Spawn in there somewhere as an Easter egg or something.
Now I think I will now. I love that cat. He's getting old and whiny, but I love him.
Old man now.
He's a little butthead. That's why I called him Spawn. I'm definitely gonna have him now. Huh?
After the comic.
That's it. He has the color scheme. I think
his face. If you look at it, it's got like that, almost like that cowl kind of thing, going on. I'm glad that you caught that one. I was surprised. Thought a lot of people that heard the name Spawn wouldn't get it. But,
Oh yeah, I immediately thought of the comic.
Can we make
yeah,
Nyx
absolutely.
a clown in the sequel?
A clown in the sequel.
Put a red nose on him.
Put a red nose.
what did you say? Oh, make him a clown?
Yeah, Nyx.
It could be a juggernaut.
There you go. There's the
Just
nose.
Put a red nose on him.
The nose.
By the way, the bosses were cool. I did notice they were all different.
I like the patterns. I like the
They
patterns.
are different. The mechanics are similar, but they're different.
I was playing
They're only
today
similar in
and it
this
caught me
version.
a few times.
Yeah, they're only actually similar in this version. They were originally going to have their own special
Attacks,
abilities,
yeah.
but
The
we
second
didn't get
guy-
a chance to do that. So we were like, all right, well,
Mhm.
they all have to freaking charge, I
But
guess.
hey,
so
you know what?
Yeah.
I ended up making it work out because we just like I put it on them all, right? And that's just the default, right? And then it was like, okay, the Wart, the kind of bigger clown, right?
Yeah.
The third boss, I think. Yeah, he was gonna puke up cakes,
birthday cakes,
birthday
full
cakes,
birthday cakes.
Oh,
and they were gonna
wow.
fly
That's
out
awesome.
player
That would
and
have been
stuff.
awesome.
But that's definitely
be coming in
happening.
next
But
week.
it'll
Yeah.
happen in that
Maybe it would
finalized.
be cool. It's like like in a
Yes,
Total
can't
Carnage, the way some of the bosses have the really crazy explosions and
Yeah,
stuff. If you
Total
did that,
Carnage,
like totally go for like a totally like gross out explosion, that would be
yeah,
awesome
that's what
too. I
we
thought.
were inspired by the bosses in Smash TV.
Smash TV,
like
yeah.
that guy,
That was great. That's a great game.
what is his name? The big tank guy, stuff like
Are
that.
you
Just a
talking-
couple.
Yeah.
you're talking about the big
Yeah, I know the
money.
No,
Big prizes. I love it.
Love it.
That's it.
All right. On the topic of prizes, we gave out 2 codes. One I
Ooh,
was able to
nice
text
segue.
directly to the winner, and the other one has already been emailed out. Now, Nyx, I know that you were given one of these codes yesterday.
I
You
was.
installed it. So would you please show the winners how to install the code?
Yes. How do I pull up my other screen here? You did it perfect.
I'm bringing
All
it up.
So right now, guys, I am on my iiRcade store. If you didn't catch the game days today, make sure you download the updated version of iiRcade Jukebox. As a joke. All right. Anyway, back to why we're here. So what you want to do is here. You want to go. You see my mouse here. All right. You want to click
Yeah.
on this tab. Right.
Uh-huh.
And you want to go down to the redeem code section here.
Redeem code.
Okay. You want to click on that. So the code that you were given, you're going to type it in this box. Make sure you type it correctly, and then you just hit continue. When you hit continue, it'll go and redeem the code, and the next screen will show CIRCUS Interstellar, and you should be able to click on that and download. And then you give it some time. Go check your. You go back and check your library. Where are we going here? My games, and then go check and see if it's installing. As you can see, I'm pairing with my device, and then you go down. You'll scroll down, and you will find the game right here, listed here, 356.64 megabytes on your game library list. All right, guys.
Awesome. So if any of the winners happen to install it while you're watching the show, you can let us know in the chat.
Please let
room
us
if
know.
everything was successful, because we still got a bunch more codes to give away. We got 8
Those
more.
games.
Ichabod could
We
let us
want to
know.
make sure that
Ichabod,
everybody that
install
wins,
that code. Let us know it works.
can install these codes.
Ichabod could test it for us.
Yes.
Hey guys, our camera, like my stream's all
It's all
messed
messed
up.
up.
It sounds like you guys can still hear me. I'm gonna have to jump out of the stream and then jump back in. So I'll have to have you guys let us
Okay.
back in.
Okay.
No
While
problem.
while that's happening,
No
we'll spin the wheel, Brooklyn. That sound
Perfect.
good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's give out
All right,
2
while
more
they're doing
codes.
that.
Good luck, chat.
All right, here we go, chat.
Now, did anybody else enter this whole time? I've been giving out codes.
I didn't
Is
see.
Dark Realm Gaming on there? He's been in the chat. I know he's got an iiRcade.
Well, all you really need to do is just put hashtag.
Hashtag.
Let me, Carl,
Hashtag
you're on the
circus.
who. I
Carl.
did add you.
Carl's on the
I
wheel.
see him. Carlo's there.
Yeah,
Well,
Carlo's on the wheel. I
right
If
see.
you
beside-
don't put
Chaotic.
hashtag circus, you can't
All right,
win.
the guys are back. Let me
Hold on,
just
we gotta
scroll up
switch
really
the
quick.
audio over.
All right, beautiful.
If you already won a code, you have automatically been removed from the wheel.
Mhm.
Family Gmail. Who are these people?
Mm.
Yeah, I think we're good right now. All
Yeah, I
right, so
think
I'm
we're
going to
good.
spin,
No fake
spin
account.
the
No,
wheel.
Dark Realm. It's for the iArcade. If you
For the
want
iArcade only.
to.
The
Hashtag
arcade
Circus.
version. This is not. These are not Steam codes. iArcade version.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Zero cool.
So it looks like the winner
Zero
is
cool.
Zero Cool. Zero Cool. If you are still in the chat room, please just text the first 3 letters of your email address, and then I will be looking for an email from you shortly, and I will send you over the code. All right,
I
let's
don't know
spin
why
the
it's
wheel
named
again.
Zero Cool, 'cause that's super cool.
Let's see.
Dumb joke.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Sacro. Awesome. So Sacro, just send me the first 3 letters of your email address. I know 100% that Sacro does have an iArcade.
100% has an
Congratulations.
Yes, he does.
Enjoy the game. It's going to be
iArcade. Congratulations.
a rare
Top
one to have
competitors.
on your
Very
cabinet.
rare.
Well done.
That's awesome.
Congratulations,
Guys.
winner.
Yeah. Enjoy, you guys. That's cool.
All right.
So that's
You guys
4
can
codes
continue
down,
on
6
talking while
remaining.
I look for these emails coming.
Okay.
All right.
Just
hey,
so you guys know, we're running low on time right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're gone. I was
They
gonna
ran
say-
real low on time.
yeah, that's great. That's great, guys. If you guys got to get back to work, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
You
joining
can continue
us.
watching the show on the replay or on your next break. And yeah, we enjoyed having you. But they might pop back in to say goodbye.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
back.
Here we go. Yeah, here
They're
we go.
here. Here they are.
Okay.
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
No,
So,
guys. If you guys have to go, that's fine. We realize you have to get back to work.
we have
thank
like
you
maybe
for-
15 minutes if you guys want to, ask any more questions or anything. Just
Well,
like
I did.
Oh,
wanna-
hey,
I
here
did-
Q&A for the chat. Chat. Do you guys have any questions for these two gentlemen?
Before that, I did want to say that we noticed that there was a bit of a confusion with the iArcade guys with us. They did not screw us over.
Yeah.
That was
Oh no.
totally an accident. Those guys were awesome and they worked with us to the end. Michael stayed late until I don't know 12 or something.
it was way
trying
later
to get
than
out.
that.
So
yeah.
props to those
Oh, they
guys.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
really
And that's exactly how I feel about the situation. It was just a series of unfortunate events, and guys just got caught up in it.
just misunderstandings and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's life. It just these things happen.
Mhm.
But like you said, it's not the end of the world. That's what people always say when things happen, and because there's always another path to take. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Always
Exactly.
another path to take. So,
All right.
and-
So questions.
all right. Anybody
Ready
got
for the
questions in the
chat.
chat, guys? These guys' times are valuable, and they got to
I'm
get
sorry,
back
let
to
me
work.
open up the chat. Okay, opening up chat right now.
I did see one question earlier. Yes, we are coworkers. We have literally the same job.
Yeah.
There you go.
And your
Yeah, both-
twins?
Yeah, we're twins. I don't know how we convinced our boss to let us do
I
that.
don't even know.
Wow.
And where is it? Where are they? What state are you guys in? And this
What's
was
that?
mentioned earlier in the chat. So these guys joined afterwards. So go ahead, answer the question again.
What'd you ask?
Where are you from? That's what one of the goofy vits
Oh.
asking. What state are you
Central
from?
Oregon. Oregon.
Central Oregon?
Yeah.
There you
Wow.
go.
Are you
Yeah.
promoting Heavy Metal Titans, the other independent game that came
Yeah,
out
yeah.
this week?
Right.
Yeah,
I wanted
right
to
on.
play that one. I wanted to give it a chance for those guys, but it broke on my
Yeah.
iArcade. I can't even play it anymore. So
Yeah. When we click on it, it just reverts back to the main menu and keeps on looping and won't go.
No.
Yeah. We were
Uh,
just starting to have fun with that. It was a really funny game. Like
little little.
Now I gotta
broken.
check mine on my cabinet.
I
So
love.
Don Juan had a question for you. That's all. But go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Go pull up the chat.
Here, let me pull it up. You say Don Juan. What's the question?
Yeah, where did you learn to code the game? How to code a game?
My bedroom,
Google
and Google, and the game maker community is really cool. Those guys are wicked at Yo-Yo Games and stuff. You know, the game maker community was super helpful. They've been helping me since I was like, so we started with a huge break between. I started doing this stuff like making little crappy games at the age of 12, and like been like kind of jumping in and out with those guys and everything. And yeah, they're great. And Heart Beast, if you guys, if any of you want to like start programming with Game Maker, check out Heart Beast's tutorials. That guy's awesome, and he knows a lot, and he really got us started.
I do have a question. I was asked this question. What engine did you use to build this game? Both versions, let's say, if they're different engines. But what engines did you use to build both the Circuit Interstellar game? That was a question that was asked to me, and they're curious to know what you used.
So we started with Killer Clowns. It started on Game Maker Studio 1, and then was crudely ported to Game Maker Studio 2, and then broke. And then we had to fix it and make it work, and then we released it. And now this like remaster and stuff is long after we've figured out all the bugs and everything, and you know, like years after the game release and stuff. And so it's all Game Maker Studio 2. That's such an awesome program.
Yeah, that's great. We'll probably be sticking with that one for into eternity. It's great.
Yeah, it makes porting. Porting was pretty easy to the Android. The the most we ran into problems with was working with Android a little bit with some of the nuances and stuff. But other than that, yeah, that program rocks. Game Maker Studio 2.
Game Maker Studio 2. You heard it here first. Awesome.
What was the difference in making the game for Steam versus the iArcade? And also, what iArcade do you own? Which theme to iArcade do you own?
OG. Those guys were, those guys were really cool. When we asked them if we could do, if we could get a developer console, they were like, well, we don't really have those. We, kind of limited on stock. And then later, I asked like, okay, well, do you guys have any we could buy or anything like that? And then they were like, hold on. And then they went back and they got back to us. And they gave us one of the OG machines for like half price, which was really cool. And like, and then of course we went and bought another one for our niece, so she could play the game. But yeah,
and Double Dragon's her favorite. She never played anything.
And I guess to answer the first question, what was the first question? Why was it? How is it different from Steam and Android?
As far as creating the game, or what are the differences?
Optimization. Android is really you have to be have your game really optimized for it. You can't use a whole lot of memory. And I'm not the best programmer, so I'm figuring out as I go. And like when I make a mistake and the game breaks, I just keep fiddling with it until it stops being broken. And sometimes that means I crudely put in a bunch of code that is not optimized
steps around the problem.
And I step around the problem, and then I find out that the game that on Android it runs like crap, and then I'm forced to go back and fix it and optimize it. So yeah, that's the biggest thing is optimization. It's so much easier working with Windows because computers can just handle it a lot better. And there you go too. You can be a kind of crappy programmer and still get the job done. So yeah.
Well, there you go. There's some good information for upcoming programmers. If you heard the programs that they use to develop this, so if you're interested, go check those programs out. Maybe you'll be the next developer, up and coming developer. Absolutely. But that's fantastic, guys. I think what is it? Are we near that 15-minute mark for you guys? Do you guys got to go?
More questions.
Yeah, we can answer a couple more questions.
right across the way from where we have to be for the meeting. So just a couple more questions. I can push it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to be a little bit more brief with our answers.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Usually we're really bad at that, but the
Okay,
ADHD. Yeah.
All right. Is there any more questions in the chat here? They're talking about selling the arcades in the chat. All right.
Yeah, I like the clown with the electrodes in it on its head.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Impulse.
Yeah, I like him. He was cool.
Yeah, I love the variety in the sprites. You have a nice variety. So it's not like repeating sprites level to level. So it keeps the game very fresh as at a visual perspective. So yeah, like you're just not seeing the same screen over and over. There's variation. So it keeps you engaged with the gameplay.
The mechanics are cool too. It is a lot like Berserk, where you can't just like you have to like stop when you shoot. In Berserk, you just can't like keep running. It's not like Robotron where you have infinite firepower.
Actually, I just I just had an idea for electric fences. Now remember we were talking about maybe adding like that. When not adding, but like it would be cool if you added a jump out shot. If you like cover, like you leaned up against the wall, and then you can just like hit a button and you go pew 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 pew. But if you had electric walls, function on to make it work there, you would have to have the electric walls kind of pulse, so they'd be like activated. They do. Then that would be perfect. You could add that to that for both modes. That'd be cool. If that
Mystery
was possible.
Encoder had a question. Ooh. He asked, "What is your favorite iArcade game?" I'm assuming that means other than Circus Interstellar.
It's probably going to be Elevator Action.
I vote for this guy.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yes, good choice.
Elevator Action, like it was like the coolest. Like when it came out, I didn't know it existed until we got an iArcade, and then I was like, oh my god, like I wish I knew about this game because this is like Metal Slug but like those cool like 80s detective anime and stuff like that. Like
mine's Roston. I really like Roston.
Yeah, Roston. That game is so
unfair, but I love it.
Sorry, I realized I have the camera wrong.
And but it's hard for me to choose between that or what Magical Drop 3.
Oh my god.
I've got that on my arcade. Yep, that's a good one.
We just got that one. Yeah, that's cool.
So some people in the chat were wanting their questions answered. I saw some of them getting a little impatient. So
I got one. Do you have any plans for the future games? Any ideas floating around or any projects started? Future games?
We already started a project. It's I don't know if we can reveal the name right now.
We can.
Give it a code name. Give it a code name. Just
no, we're just. I guess I'll drop the name. I've
already been dropping the name, so it's okay.
It's a Murmur of the Flesh. Murmur of the Flesh. It's like a. It's going to be like. It's hard to.
It's like a mix of Dead Space and Doom and Metroidvania
as
with
well
some
as like a little bit of like Centipede stuff. It's kind of hard to imagine that.
Yeah, we were working.
That sounds great.
Did you combine all that with Centipede? Did I just hear that correctly?
Yeah. So it was.
I just want to make sure I heard it correctly because I love Centipede.
It doesn't play like it's not exactly playing like Centipede, but some of the elements from Centipede are there. The bugs. All the people are going to be transformed brutally into bugs, kind of like Dead Space style with the necromorphs.
I've already drawn all the sprites and stuff, but
and then the centipede part comes from the bosses, which are going to be giant worms. The game was originally going to be called Food for the Worms, but we changed it to Murmur of the Flesh.
Because we were wanting to go with we pivoted to like
story, telling.
Yeah, kind of like Silent Hill. Yeah.
We're still figuring all that out, but
that was all. We were working on. We finished Killer Clowns, and then we finished the Killer Clowns comic book, which I don't know if anyone even knows about that. It's in the game.
In the game. You can
read it in the game, but we did that, and then I was like, wow, that was a year gone by, and I didn't think this was going to take so long. And then, because that was the first comic book we ever made, and so I was like, "This is a long process." But so after that, we were like, "Okay, we got to get back into making games." So we were working on Murmur of the Flesh for a few years, slowly, And then when we were like,
we got the steal, and so
yeah,
like, all right, I guess we're going back to Killer Clowns.
I just one day put the game on sale. I was like, whatever, just throw Killer Clowns on sale. You know, no big deal. It's not making any money, but whatever. And then all of a sudden, Malcolm saw it, and Prince Malcolm, and he told us to contact iiRcade, and then after that we were like, they asked for our game, and we were like, you know what? How about instead of just giving you the version we have, we just go back and we just make a remaster and then release that one, because we
weren't satisfied
we learned
with
a
it
lot
anymore, and we wanted to do better. So
yeah, we learned a lot through the years. So yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, and keep learning. Every day is you learn something new. You should learn every day. And definitely. Wow, guys, I'm blown away, and I'm blown away about this new project that you're talking about. Like, there's Sunny, I think, said in the chat there, you had me at Metroidvania. So
I see that.
There's a lot of people thirsty for those kind of genre type of game.
The funniest part about that is that I was hearing I was hearing from somebody that Metroidvanias were overdone and stuff like that, but I love Metroidvanias.
They have to be done right.
Yeah,
be done right, because there is quite a few titles out there, and they're really, really good. So the bar is set, right? So if it's done right, it can be very enjoyable. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Just wait. By the time we finally get around to it, it'll be long dead. No one.
Here's a question
that
from
genre
the chat.
will never go away.
If you had to make a sports game, what sport would you choose? What spins would you add to make it an Ettinsoft branded sports game?
Hockey.
Well, it has to be violent.
Yeah, it would be violent. It would be brutal. It would be metal. We just like pretty much all of our games that we have planned are going to be like that. Yeah. All the games we like. I don't know what it is. But
it's Dead Space for me. It's Dead Space.
Yeah, Dead Space, Doom.
That's the developer fingerprint. If you make all the game types, if that's what you're into, that's like your fingerprint, right?
Yeah, I think Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
That would be your fingerprint, like the game types. If you're making all these games and this is what it's like what you're describing, like that's the developer's fingerprint, right?
Yeah,
you're gonna put your mark that way. Nice.
And we I think it kind of started because when we first started to get back into game dev, Hotline Miami had just come out, and that game made me go, and I realized it was made with Game Maker, and that game made me go, oh my god, okay. This game's super simple, yet like super awesome, and people love it. And and so it's like, I think like we could do this, and we were like, I think at the time we came up with a game called like Afro Thunder or something like that, but that never came to be. Anyway,
well, Matt and Stefan, just so you know, Ichabod Crane, who's a massive iiRcade fan, is playing your game right now that he won a code.
All right. Woo! Yeah, thank you.
He's asking, should I play escape mode or survival mode? He's asking a question about the game. Should he play escape mode or survival game?
Escape mode is the actual story mode. That one's where the real meat is. Survival mode is more of just like a fun little, if you want to just shoot clowns right quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so escape mode. Do the people at your work know you're developing a game in your free time?
Oh, they don't care. They don't care. They're all
another question from our chat.
Nothing against them, but they're all blue collar, and they could care less. I've shown a couple guys, and they just kind of like, oh, that's great, and then like didn't care anymore after that. So
what can you do?
Yeah,
what can you do? I mean,
it is what it is. This isn't really our maybe someday we'll be out of here. I don't know, but maybe someday. But
But anyway, I definitely keep up with the game development, and definitely we're definitely gonna be watching and waiting for your new project to come out, and as well the updated version to come out on Steam.
I bought the game on Steam too, so I'm excited
Papa Brad,
to see the new
bought
version.
the Steam.
Can I quickly explain what we were wanting to do with that a little bit before?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
So to everyone, that's what we wanted to do is, so we got that, we made that version for the iiRcade. So originally when we were developing this, we were going to wait until we finished the game completely, and then we were going to release it for $15 on iiRcade and stuff. But with all the crazy stuff that happened, we ended up being forced to kind of put it out early. But we wrapped it up and we made it like a finished game. You can go all the way through and all that stuff. But so we decided, like, after all this, after this fiasco, we were like, we want people to be able to play it anyway on Steam. So we were gonna go and yeah, reminder for the safety meeting. Anyway, I guess we're low on time. Anyway,
you said we're not having a safety meeting.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on.
Safety meeting canceled.
Safety meeting cancel. Yeah.
All right, we don't care about your safety. No, they do. Obviously, they do. I'm just joking.
Yeah, sure they do. So anyway, basically, we decided that we don't. So like that classic version, right? It's really broken. We're not even. We're kind of like we don't like it anymore. And so we were thinking about replacing that version. So that way,
you kind of moved. You kind of evolved. To like
yeah, exactly.
Version. Yeah.
So we decided we were gonna to make this game available to you guys, this arcade version, we're gonna replace that version. We were told that we should probably increase the price a little bit because it's $4.99 right now.
Because we don't know anything about pricing.
Yeah, because when we started, we knew nothing about pricing a game at all, and so. But we were told that $9.99 sounds fair, and we hope that does.
I think
but if you were to get the game now, it would only cost you $4.99, and you would be able. And when the update comes out in about a week or so,
sweet.
That will be that version that you guys are playing. So if you get it now, you can get it for $4.99. And then after, when we finally release it, which is probably going to be about a week, maybe two, then that will bump it up to $9. We'll be putting updates on our website. We'll be putting updates on Facebook, Twitter, the groups for iiRcade and stuff. And so you guys will know when that version comes out. But yeah, that's it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to finish the game. And now I guess this bought us a little bit more time to actually make it as good as we possibly can and add as much of bells and whistles, more unlockables, more stuff and graphics and things
like an overhaul. We had planned that.
Yep.
So that would be really fun.
Yep. So all the enemies, they're pretty simple right now. They're effective, but they're pretty simple. And so we're going to be really revamping them, really revamping the bosses, adding more content. Going to have a little secret Easter egg for the iiRcade guys in there. We're also going to have just a bunch of cool stuff to try and make it like really worth it. And that one,
awesome,
down the road will probably be like $14.99 for a definitive edition or something. But yeah, we're figuring all that out. So yeah.
All right, sounds
That's
good.
pretty much it.
Exciting. The wheel time.
You're covering up the guests with the joystick.
That's fine. that's better.
They're all gone. All
right. It's spinning.
Sir Sega, you're on the wheel.
Sir Sega's already on the wheel? Okay.
Yeah, how about what's it? W
Hashtag circus if you're not on the wheel right now.
Sir Sega's on the wheel.
Brooklyn Mouse will get you on the wheel.
Yeah.
WXKR is he on the wheel?
So as you see the wheels up, I put everyone on the wheel. That's why I've been kind of like not on the show. I'm sitting here adding everyone's names as they come up and sending out the codes right away. We already have people that have done this game live on the show. They're already playing it on the iiRcade. So we know they work. Okay. I'm going to give away 2 more of these codes right now.
Codes work. Use them immediately.
Remember, if you win, just follow the directions scrolling below. Send me an email at studio17network@gmail.com. I will send the code right out to you. If you win the code, all you need to do is just put the first 3 letters of your email in the chat room. That way I can verify that it is you that's actually emailing me for the code, and I will send it right out to you. All right, good luck, everyone.
Yes. All right, Alfred Burger.
It is Alfred Burger.
Alfred Burger.
All you need to do, just put the first 3 letters of your email in the chat room, and then when I see your email pop up, I will immediately send you out the code. If you watched the instructions earlier that Nick's provided, you can add it right to your iiRcade cabinet, and you can be playing this game tonight. All right, let's pick one more winner.
Good luck. Sonny's playing the game. He said, yellow balloons are bad.
Sonny!
Sonny got the game.
Oh no, here we go. Biggie, is it going to be Biggie D?
Biggie D's Arcade.
Biggie D's Arcade, the next big thing in home arcade on YouTube.
The next big thing in home arcade.
Biggie, don't worry, you don't have to send me an email. I will just send you over a code. Give me a few minutes and I'll text it over to you.
Congratulations, Biggie D getting one of the super rare games.
All right, I'm going to get right to work so people can get their codes.
ALF for Alfred Burger.
All right.
ALF is the first 3 letters. Congratulations to Biggie D.
Alf, baby.
Right,
hey guys, we messed.
Oh, they messed up.
Yeah,
we're gonna just jump out and jump back in to fix it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it keeps doing it. But
it's okay.
All right, put your left foot in, put your left foot out. Do the hokey pokey. Here we go. There we go. All right, those gentlemen will be back momentarily. You gotta love technology.
I know. So, man, we gave away 4 codes. People are playing the game. They're unlocking the game.
Yes.
We're sneaking in before the servers go down and the curtain falls. We're sneaking in this awesome game to a few lucky iArcade users.
iArcadians.
I mean,
absolutely.
To a few lucky iArcadians. Thank you, Steph, for correcting me. You are correct. That's anyone that plays iArcade.
Oh yeah. The final hour. iArcade server is going to be up.
I know.
Oh, and we're getting those downloads in. Oh, very exciting.
Where's that clip of the blowing up of the iArcades from last night's arcade talk?
Yeah, that was a funny clip. Yeah, T. McCloskey made that for us. It was funny.
Yes. Shout out to Tim. Head over to his channel.
Yep.
Drop a
Arcade Talk and Star Wars Review.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We love our community. We love our community.
Ichabod's fighting clowns with lasers. Of course you are, man. Biggie D says he's going to stream the game. That's cool. That's
awesome. There we go. Biggie D's going to stream it.
We've streamed the game. I've streamed the game.
I've streamed the game all the way through to the end. I played to the entire end. I escaped.
I know you're going to stream the game.
I escaped.
I started playing it. I
wanted
to be somewhat decent before I streamed it, so I started playing it again.
Oh, absolutely.
I finished it.
You'll get better. It's really fun once you get it. It's so much fun.
It's crazy.
It's good.
It is crazy. I know that I know you're scared of clowns. I know you're scared of clowns, but this is how you're going to fight your fear of clowns, because you get to blast them.
Help you overcome your fear of the clowns.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely.
It's a fun game.
Ichabod Crane is fighting the clowns with the laser beams.
Right now, man. Let's see what, man. I hope some more cool people win. I mean, this is awesome. I'm so happy. Ichabod's got it. Biggie's
so where did
got
Brooklyn
it.
go?
Alfred
Biggie D, if you
know
later
all
on
these
the show, if
people
we're playing this, you got to pop in, man.
Brooklyn's got to let them back in.
Sonny won a copy.
There to let them back in.
Sorry, I'm backstage sending out codes. I want people to get them right.
Codes, and we're keeping our guests locked backstage.
We're streaming back.
Welcome back.
You're doing great. You're doing
Welcome
great,
back.
Thank you.
Man, and the thing is the cotton candy thing too, like the Soylent Green thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're eating your fellow cosmonauts.
Oh,
I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah, they don't even know.
It's just a whole nother level of craziness. It's like the game is awesome. The game is awesome. Like I was getting all the little subtle nods to things. I was kind of seeing them as I played through the game, But
the cotton candy, by the way, there's a couple different secrets about that. So
yeah,
I'll kind of spoil it. Well, it's not. Is that a spoiler? I don't know.
I mean, are we gonna show them the tutorial?
It's a mechanic. I'm gonna be showing you a tutorial anyway. So basically, those are your healing. So if you don't run into them and you just shoot them all day, you're not going to be able to heal, but you will get the score from them. They also have a secondary effect that they actually recharge your stamina. So when you're running through them, you get more stamina. But there's the bubbly, kind of still fresh,
the sick looking,
that
sick-looking cotton candy.
Half your energy, but it still heals you and still gives you. Yeah. So
I had a question too. Are there bonuses if you kill all the enemies in every screen?
Yeah, so basically what it is, and this will change a little bit when we get to the demo, but basically what it is you sorry, I got distracted. Basically, what was the question again?
Bonuses. Are there bonuses like for in the levels?
Right. So there's a genocide.
Like if you kill all the enemies.
There's the genocide bonus, and what that is right now, as it is, if you just run away from the level, we did it exactly the same way that Berserk did it. You run away twice, and on the second runaway, you get to escape and go to the next level. But if you just run away once, it actually just restarts the level. It's kind of like a punishment or whatever. They call you a coward and everything, and a chicken. I don't know how. Yeah, and
I heard those sound bites. I was like, chicken. I'm like, they're trash talking me. Oh my God.
By the way, Sonny, one of the people that won a code, just typed in the chat. This game is sick with 3 clown heads. With three clown heads. Okay,
I told you,
this
Sonny,
game
it's a
is
great
sick.
Game.
And we're getting this rare game to a few lucky iRcadians.
Like, look at that! Look at
hours.
You guys are watching the iRcade version on my screen right now. Look at the colors there. Look at how pretty that is.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That draws you. Don't you want to play that? I want to play that. Look at that scary clown there. Oh my gosh!
One thing that would have been cool that we did not get to add in is you see when the static comes up on that screen.
Yeah.
It's supposed to switch to like a small like gameplay where the players run through shooting clowns, and then it cuts back to the main menu, and it was going to do that.
Yeah, but that was having some trouble. So that's I'm going to do that for. Yeah, I'll do that.
It kind of reminded me like on VHS tapes. Remember tracking? You had to adjust tracking, or it did that crazy visual effect. It kind of reminded me of the tracking of the VHS tape. The way it flickers.
Yeah, that's what we were going for with it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I realized something. I just want to quickly wrap up that in the new update. So I told you how you have to get the genocide bonus or run away twice to get to a level, right?
Yeah.
We decided we're gonna change that for the final version because we were watching people and they were getting confused. They didn't know what was going on. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna just like lock you down into the room, and it's either kill all the clowns to open the doors and to leave, or wait for like if the juggler shows up and starts chasing you around, all the doors will open, and then you can just run away and go to the next level. So we thought maybe that would be a cool little way to change that mechanic and kind of like step away from Berserk a little bit with that, but into like a more unique kind of space where it would to me it would make more sense.
It would make it more your own.
Yeah, and it would make more sense to the player because they wouldn't be like, I don't understand what's happening.
I wonder if we're giving away like too much information.
I mean, like,
it's
I
not
think
going to hurt.
No, it's not too
It's
much.
not gonna hurt,
It's little tidbits. It's little tidbits.
Yeah, I mean, we're not giving away all the sauce.
Well, I didn't know.
No,
Just I didn't want to
just little tidbits.
stuff we're going to do.
Yeah.
So how does it feel when people like, obviously all these people did the one way to get the game that wasn't official means by any means, and then everybody that got the game taken away, they're more upset that they lost Circus Interstellar than they were the Metal Slug. They're like,
what's that say?
My Circus game.
More upset about losing Circus Interstellar than Metal Slug.
Man, that doesn't make sense to me because Metal Slug is so damn cool.
Yeah, you can play Metal Slug anywhere. See, that's the thing. You can, like Metal Slug, it's emulated. There's emulated everywhere. This is like this version was for the iRcade.
Yeah. That's
it's pretty cool.
That is really cool. Yeah, thank you guys. That really means a lot.
We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Ichabod Crane. Can we pull that up? Probably Brooklyn can't pull that, but I'll read it now. It says, "If I paid $10 for this, I'd be happy with my purchase." He's playing the game right now, so
there you go.
So you're getting.
This is a fact. I'm 58 years old. 58. I'm 58. 58. Your channels are going down. You made a little money off of YouTube, but your game is over. Sticking it to the man. Peace out.
All right, shout out to our buddy Ichabod Crane, who won a copy of Circus Interstellar. that $1.99 super chat saying if I paid $10 for this, I'd be happy with my purchase. Well, I'm glad he's having a good time. He definitely loves his iArcade, so I'm so happy that he's going to have this game.
Absolutely, couldn't go to a better guy.
Yeah, and he's really into video games as well. Like
really a huge iArcade fan too.
That's coming big from him. Yeah, he's really enjoying it. Absolutely, I appreciate that, Ichabod. I hope you continue to enjoy it. Keep that on your system now. Don't delete it.
Sonny said he has Metal Slug on his Xbox and his ALU Mini. This is unique, and that is true. It is unique, and that's what makes the game so good.
Oh, absolutely. Just look at that title screen. It's so pretty. Oh.
Hey, Brad. That Stormtrooper reminded me.
The one.
Yeah. So there's a mod for. I just saw it earlier today. There's a mod for Fallen or Jedi Fallen Order or whatever, where you can actually like slice up the dudes when you're fighting them.
Yeah,
like your lightsaber actually works like lore accurately.
Realistic.
It's pretty amazing.
Oh, wow.
We just saw that like a couple hours ago. That is really cool.
It's so cool.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
definitely. Was it? I forgot what. There was another question. I completely forgot it.
Does it ever get dark in Oregon?
Star Wars.
Yeah, it gets dark, I'm sure.
Star Wars. Dark right now.
Star Wars mug.
Oh, nice. Hey, is that the mug I have? No, okay.
What does it say on it? Hold on.
Love you to the star, to the Death Star and back.
Oh wait, we got another satisfied code redeemed. Biggie D's Arcade says Circus Interstellar is sweet.
Yes,
sweet.
Absolutely.
That's so cool.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Biggie D. You got to pop in and show us some of your moves and gameplay.
Biggie D is a YouTuber. He can stream it just like we did too. Biggie D, make sure you stream that game for these guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Showcase.
If you guys want to stream, please send it to us. We're like, we love to watch it and everything, but
we're always so busy at work and stuff. We don't get to see it.
So sometimes I forget to look it up because we're like, this is, it just, this day job takes up a lot of our time, and then a lot of times I'm really exhausted. So if you guys post your things, it'll make it easier for us to watch it, and we would love to. We had so much fun watching Brad's playthrough.
Yeah, that was great.
And like watching all you guys talk about it. And then sometimes we were like, "Oh my God, they got it! They freaking got it!" And it was like, it was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Well, we appreciate this game very much. It's giving us a lot of entertainment. It really is. Cool. And I have a feeling we're gonna have some gaming competitions with this thing because of the score. But actually, one thing about the score needs to reset after you have to continue. Let's say you lose all your lives, it should reset to 0 for the leaderboards. So the score is fair, because otherwise you could just sit there and just point boost all the way up to max score.
Oh wait, hold on. Are you saying that when you restart the game, it's got a bug that carries your score over to the next?
Yeah, because when I was playing the arcade version, you'd lose all your lives, but you wouldn't lose. The score wouldn't reset to 0. You could continue, but the score would stay the same.
Yeah, that's
Thank you. That's a bug. That's a bug. That's because I last minute. Originally, when you played through the whole game, it would restart the whole game, and it would crank up the difficulty, and you could keep your score and keep on going. But then it was like, we didn't like that. And so literally a day before it was time to send it off, I created that ending cutscene that you guys see when you beat the game where the little spaceship goes away. That was all created in a day. And so I ended up having to so a lot of that code is still in there, and I didn't know it, so I need to go in.
Definitely. Well, Nix is good at finding bugs, so like let him look at your stuff. He's very, very, very observant.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, I'm very observant. I
probably don't know his history, but he is like a Jedi gamer. Like
Nix is an amazing gamer.
He rolls over Space Invaders when he plays.
Really good at finding bugs.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm good at finding, fellas? I'm good at finding winners.
Winners.
So let's bring the wheel back up.
There we go.
Get 2 more winners for codes for iArcade, for Clown, for Circus Interstellar. I'm gonna keep saying Clown.
I know. They changed it.
There's a lot of clowns in the game.
There are a lot of clowns in the game. And they are killer.
There's a lot of clowns in here, right?
Circus Interstellar.
We're all clowns. Have a good time.
It looks
Fire
like it's
Island HD.
Fire Island HD. We're going to remove you from the wheel. I will be looking for the first 3 letters of your email address. Post them in the chat room if you're still here, and I will immediately send you out your code. Let's spin this wheel one more time to get another
people
winner.
on that wheel. Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. Lots of good people on that wheel.
Josh Thomason!
Congratulations.
Thomason.
Josh
Congratulations, Josh.
You won a code for Circus Interstellar. Just put the first 3 letters of your email in the chat room. I'll be looking for your email to show up, and I'll be sending your code out right away.
So close.
Absolutely. And let us know in the chat once you get that game up and running. Absolutely.
Yeah, let us know in the chat that you got it running, like some of the other people did.
I saw one of the comments. He said, "I'm an iiRcadian, but also an Evercadian. Do you guys think it'd be a good idea to send Circus Interstellar to those people for Game of the Month and possibly published in an Indie Heroes cartridge?" I don't know what any of that is. Sorry.
The Evercade's awesome. It's basically
a retro
console, but you have physical media. So if your game gets on there, it's actually on a cartridge.
Oh my God! I want to do that.
That still believe in wanting to have everything physical
copy.
Yeah, that's us. We're collectors too. We love
hundreds of full copy.
That might not be a bad idea.
And they do a lot of cool retro games. That would be a good fit for the Evercade.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll definitely check out that avenue. That and the
cool.
Atari VCS.
Yeah, absolutely. Never hurts to ask.
Paul Capel said, "Thanks, fellas. Paul has gotten it installed. Woo!
All right.
Another copy of the game.
That's awesome.
On an iiRcade.
Ever arcade.
Before the curtain goes down.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. How many giveaways do we have left to go?
That's the game.
We have 2 left.
That's 2. Count them 2.
2 more. All right.
2 more.
Okay. Yeah, we got maybe we're going overtime right now. So
you guys are gonna go back to work.
It's about past start time. But maybe a couple, so we're gonna stick around for the last 2 winners, and then if anyone has any other questions and stuff, we'd love to answer them.
Oh, Mystery Encoder, do I get one? I don't know if you're a good boy. Absolutely, you can get one.
Being good sport, he's saying congrats to all so far. Good sportsmanship, love it.
I had to make sure he's trolling. What's that?
Yeah. He's being a funny guy. I like him.
You're welcome, Biggie D. Thank you.
I wonder if any of the people who got a copy have own an arcade or something. That'd be great. So everybody, I'm wondering if maybe any of the people who want it have a public arcade or something. That would be great.
Well, you know what's going to happen, guys, and it's already been said in the chat. I caught it. They can hook their PC up to the ALU, the Act Games Legend Ultimate, and put it in OTG mode and play your game on the Act Games Legend Ultimate. Pardon me. And using the controls on there.
Using the arcade controls.
Yeah, the arcade controls. So, yeah. So
there's another way to play it in the
There's another way to play it in the arcade format. Absolutely. That's cool. This could be the beginning here. Absolutely. I think this is a good start for you guys, for sure. You're getting the limelight on you. And like I said, the game sales are happening right now over at Steam. Now that I mentioned Steam, please head over there if you haven't picked one up already. We have only 2 codes left, so only 2 more lucky winners get to have a copy on the iiRcade machine. And the only other place you're going to play this game right now is over on Steam, so please head over there and support these guys over at Ettinsoft. Absolutely.
And it will be updated.
Yes.
And for those of you who missed it, it will be updated
in
with
about
the
a week.
newer one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we just,
I get nervous with people going and buying that one because then I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
my God,
they're
gonna see it and they're gonna be like,
what is
ripoff."
this
Okay,
crap?
we've already prepared the masses and let them know that what version's on there. And yes, the arcade version will be coming to Steam. So just be patient. Let these guys do their
magic.
thing, work their magic.
Well,
Absolutely.
we're working as fast as we can.
Exactly. And it'll get there when it gets there. So be patient. And in the meantime, try this I don't know,
This
preview
older
version.
Yeah.
Which I think is a little bit difficult than the arcade version, but it'll warm you up. So this is the Mega Man. This will be the Mega Man, and the upgraded the arcade version's of Mega Man 2. So there you go.
Yeah. I like my games challenging though,
Oh,
so
I
I mean
do.
it's good. I don't want a game that I can just blow through instantly.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because then you don't feel like you really earned it.
I feel like I accomplished anything. Yeah, I mean,
I remember the first time I beat what is that game? Shadows of the Empire on
the Nintendo 64.
Yep, I recently beat that on Jedi mode, and that
crazy.
was stupid.
Just
It was stupid, but I felt so good when I beat it. Finally, it was like so rewarding.
A little tangent here, but the freaking level where you had to be on the speeder bike and they turned the sun off.
Yeah.
For the
That was
Jedi
dumb.
mode was so stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God.
It's frustrate the gamer even more. Why don't they? Oh my.
Yeah,
gosh.
exactly. It's like, oh, it's not already hard. Yeah. Yeah. So, is there any other questions and stuff that,
any other
that you
questions
guys
in
have
chat?
for us before we get going and stuff?
Biggie D says $4.99 on Steam is worth it. The music alone makes it a great game, and that's another thing to consider too. Is there any way to make a separate download for music for this game on Steam?
So we've already discussed and figured out the what do you call it, the contract and stuff, and we got all that figured out. But with all this chaos, I haven't had any time or anything because I wasn't even going to release the OST until this next version finished, and so now it's like, okay, I got to get on that faster and stuff, and so we'll work on that probably just as soon as we as everything kind of settles and we get this new version out to you guys, and we do any bug fixes and patches that we need, and then I'll get started on that, and I'll make sure to get the OST on there. In the meantime, you could check out Dance with the Dead, which are the guys that did all the music, and then the clown tracks are made by Derek and Brandon Feitcher. I think I pronounced their name right. I think so. Those guys are wicked. They were all really easy to work with too. So if you're a fellow developer and you want some awesome music and everything that was like easy to work with, definitely check those guys out.
All right, but
Awesome.
we appreciate that, and you guys heard it there. Any devs that are watching this right now, there you go. Another contact, exactly.
All right, so
relationships.
before we say goodbye to the guys from Ettinsoft, let's give away the final 2 codes that we have for Circus Interstellar.
Two.
Final 2.
Last two.
All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Lots of good people. Good luck. Chapman Low.
It is Chapman Low. Chapman Low, if you own an iArcade and you're still here in the chat, please put the first 3 letters of your email and I will immediately send you out your code. Just send an email to studio17network@gmail.com and that code will be on its way over to you.
WXKR says, lovely satanic game, guys.
Yes.
Oh man, it's so funny. Like when we did that, all those pentagrams, we were like, oh man, everyone's gonna think that these games, we're gonna scare off so many people. Like, but yeah.
I immediately just thought Doom. Like, I mean, come on, it's metal. It's metal. It's metal. You know.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you're killing the demons, right?
Yeah,
So
they're demon clowns.
You're the hero.
Of course, they would have pentagrams. They're demon clowns.
That's right. You carry a cross. Absolutely.
Is everybody ready for me to make the final spin? Give out this final code
tonight.
tonight.
Are you ready? Wait 1 second. Chat, are you ready? Chat, are you ready?
Are you ready? This is the final
version. I
can't
hear
of
you.
this
Chat,
rare
are
game.
you ready? You ready for the last code?
Are you ready?
Come on. I want to
So far, they have all been redeemed except for one. I keep checking the email and refreshing to see if the person responds. If by any chance nobody responds, we will spin the wheel again. But right now,
we're giving these codes away tonight.
The last one, if everybody redeems their codes. Here we go.
They're ready.
They're ready.
They're ready. Let's let her rip.
All caps.
3,
let her rip.
2, 1.
Game over, man. Come on, Dom Juan. Sir Sega, Riccatello. Man, is that chaotic? Come on, chaotic. Chaotic PPR.
It is chaotic PPR. Rolling that he does have an iArcade. He is a brand new iArcade owner. Enjoy Circus Interstellar. Just send an email to studio17network@gmail.com. Put the first 3 letters of your email in the chat room, and I'll get that code right out to you.
Rainwater. It's not that rainwater. It's a workaround.
Awesome. I'm going to be checking the email while you guys finish up your conversation with the guys from Ettinsoft.
Chaotic. You just won the code. You won the last copy.
Yeah.
Bro. You won the last copy of this game.
So, also, when it just kind of popped up mind. If you guys have any bug reports or anything, we're taking them all over at our Discord. So if you guys join the Ettinsoft Discord, I'll have to find a link somewhere.
There's links all over the place.
Oh yeah, there's links everywhere.
To our Facebook, you can go to Twitter,
probably find
website.
on Google anyway.
Our website's like
that is true. M-E. I want to call you M-E. I'm going to call you M from now on. M. That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Matt. Yeah.
You, Stefan. Matt and Stefan.
Yeah, so we'll be taking bug reports over there. We're also going to be doing demos of the as we create the new version and stuff, the finalized version. As we create that, we'll be doing demos progressively. So you guys will see it'll just start looking better and better as it goes.
Yeah, we'll keep spreading the word out in the community when these demos come out. We'll keep everybody engaged with what's going on in the game. Yeah, and we'll keep you guys posted, community. And we're looking forward to seeing the next chapter, installment, all that good stuff. Yeah, in your future game development. Absolutely.
Awesome.
And, all right, guys.
We just wanted to say quickly, thank you, huge thank you to everyone, because just out of nowhere, we just wanted to give the game away because we wanted people to be able to play it, and we never saw this coming. We didn't think that everyone was gonna do such all these cool things to help us out and everything, and you guys have been really supportive, and when we make our dumb little update videos, you guys are really supportive, and we really appreciate everything you do. We really appreciate everything from that iArcade has done to try and help us out, and towards the end, there was a lot of stress and stuff, but those guys, they stayed overtime and they busted their butts to try and get this working for us and get this to our console. And we really appreciate it, and we're really gonna miss you guys. We're gonna miss iArcade. So.
But when one door closes, another
one opens.
Absolutely. And there'll always be light. So, except for where you guys are. Yeah, exactly. No light over here, guys. It's getting dark.
It's getting dark. Yeah, it is. It gets dark here. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, thank you again, guys, for joining us.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming on the show tonight. We all love the game here, and we'll show everyone that. Grab the copy tonight, and our giveaway is also going to love it. It's an unfortunate series of events that happened, because I really the iArcade community is one community that really embraced smaller and newer developers.
Independent developers.
Absolutely.
But we'll see. Like we're right now heading into uncharted territory with the iArcade. We don't know what's happening. We're gonna find out week by week. I'm hearing so many different things, but I do know that now that the community has kind of taken over, there is a part of it that is all about newer developers, and they're going to definitely, from what I've heard, people are going to try to work stuff out where you could potentially in the future still purchase games from, newer developers. So we'll see what happens. But in the meanwhile, we will definitely be enjoying Circus Interstellar. I do have the link to your webpage, which goes to all your social media. It's listed in the description of the video. So if anybody's interested, if you don't have an iArcade, you want to check out a version of the game on Steam, but I know that you guys are going to be doing an update. You can head over there and support them and pick it up. And again, thank you so much for coming on tonight. We really appreciate it, guys.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. If I could do a little plug, we also, because somebody was asking me, and I don't think I ever got it to him, but if we had like a donation thing for supporting us, we have a coffee account. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, it'll help me with
Ko-Fi. It's like Ko-Fi. We're trying to earn for supplies for the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, which we got a booth at.
Yeah, that's going to be on the October 13th and 14th. So if anyone is nearby, Portland, Oregon, and it's crazy.
It's pretty cool.
If anyone's nearby and wants to stop by our booth and say hi, that's where we'll be. So we're going to be there all weekend. So, yeah.
So, yep. And if you guys wanted to help with that, the coffee account is for that. So,
yeah. Just for those of you guys, yeah. But,
I would also recommend maybe starting a Kickstarter for your future development in your games.
Yeah.
And then start spreading that around the community. And who knows? You never know if you'll get donations.
Yeah, we saw
food for thought.
Absolutely. We've been thinking about that for a while because I saw this guy named Robin Poe who's doing this really cool Zelda 2 remake called Basil. Or was it Basil's Journey or some Basil's Quest? I can't remember. But Robin Poe, he was Sheeplad. That's what it was. It was Sheeplad. Sorry, Basil's the main character. Anyway, he's been kind of inspired us because we've been watching him, and he's got a Kickstarter that's really cool. So check out his Kickstarter too if you like Zelda 2.
I love Zelda 2. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, who's Zelda?
The Adventure Link, the one that nobody likes, that I like.
I love that one. That's such a good one.
I love it too. It's just like a lot of people, they think of the first one or the Link to the Past.
Yeah, that's the Zelda they know. Yeah,
top down.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much. We so appreciate
it. You guys are awesome.
And yeah, well,
we'll talk soon, guys. Absolutely.
Hey, you guys have a wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you. It was great meeting you.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
See you later.
Wow, wonderful! That was wonderful, guys.
Those guys are awesome. Who would want to support those guys? I mean, come on.
Wonderful. Come on,
they're awesome.
Go over to Steam right now.
Go over to Steam right now and buy their game
because we don't have any more codes to give out. They're all gone.
No, I don't. Well, I actually still have one left. One of them so far hasn't been redeemed yet.
Oh,
we'll see what happens before the end of the show. I keep checking the email address.
Mystery Encoder claimed it.
If something happens and nobody redeems it, maybe I'll take it for myself or I'll give it away.
You got it on your cabinet
on
already.
Another show. What are you talking about? I know nothing about having any games on my.
I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing.
I don't know how I'm playing all these games.
Well, who knows? Eventually, maybe everybody will have the opportunity just to get the game if you didn't get a code tonight. But I'm glad at least thank you so much to the guys from Ettinsoft. Thank you so much to everyone from iArcade who provided me with these codes to give out to the community. I thought it was a nice final gesture to help out these small developers that are just getting into the game. Yeah, because it would have been a shame, right, if we would have never found out about this game and never got to play it.
I know. I would have never gotten to play it.
Like I said, this goes all the way back. You trace it all the way back to Prince Malcolm, right? like getting aware of this game. It went back that far.
Mm-hmm.
And then the series of events with the developers in this game
Mm-hmm.
brought us to this point. It's an amazing story, actually.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I'm laughing at Mystery Encoder. Mystery
I know.
Encoder,
I read his chat.
Yeah,
We're
not going to read. We're not going to. Yeah, we don't need to read that out loud. Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
how did that happen? You can tell me later, but you can.
It's so weird because is this now the official last game on iiRcade, or does that title go to
I'd say so.
Another game that we haven't even talked about tonight, Heavy Metal Titans? Nix, I think you are like the Heavy Metal Titans guru. Like, you know everything, the whole ins and outs of this game. I played through, I've gotten to the level where you have the rocket pack.
Yes.
And I can't seem to figure out how do I finish the level. Like, I keep flying back and forth. Now, maybe I was flying back and forth so much because I saw the Friday Night Arcade show logo in that level, so I kept flying back to it and looking at it.
Probably.
Yeah, you missed an enemy. That's why, because you have to just
you have to kill all the enemies on the level to proceed.
Yeah, well, yeah, the military infantry that are there. Yes. Pardon me. Yeah, that's what you have to do.
Shotgun Sean in the chat. He's all over
Here we go.
The game Heavy Metal Titans. Every time a wave comes in, he's standing right in the middle of it.
Yeah, I'm actually. We're loading the screen right now on my screen. We're putting up the loading screen here, and then here we go.
You need to have them on the show.
Absolutely.
The people that did that game.
Yeah, 100%. I know.
I would love to have
most
them on
of
the
these.
show.
Everyone on that screen, I've met them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, including Warhorse.
I met Warhorse too, but at a wrestling event.
I met you. Yeah, Warhorse. Ran into him like 3 days in a row, like a year ago today, at a gaming convention. He is a huge iiRcade fan.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm not going to play, guys. I'm just going to run it through this stuff. And then look at that.
This game is wild. This game's like off the hook. It's like I played so many video games in my life, but I wouldn't even know how to explain this one to someone. It's like you just have to play it. It's nuts.
I think I played like the first or second version, so I was trying to figure stuff out as I went.
Play through it, the track mode.
Yeah. I know.
Dude, I waited because I saw Nix sending out like reports to fix it up. So I was like, cool. Yeah. Because I immediately turned it on when they released it, but then Nix kept sending out stuff, and I heard that they were gonna patch it. They patched it like 3 times. So I think I got the final patch. I might have missed one. I got the one that came out like midnight. It was like the 3rd one, but there might have been a 4th one after that I missed.
No, there's 3 total. It was right at near the end of the day on Wednesday, when the store was getting plucked, essentially. That's why I turned my Wi-Fi back on to download that latest update, and then that's when I explained before, all those games that I got from the workaround were taken off my cabinet. So I did get the update. My point. That's my point. I did get that final update. The game plays really well at this point, so it's good. But if you want to play in a better, more quality version of this game, head over to Steam right now and pick this game up. Support these guys, because they made a really great game here.
Look at John. Basically, on Steam, you're going to get way improved lighting effects. You know, there's limitations on the iiRcade. But
That's what I mean. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this game definitely plays like it was made originally on the 3DO, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree with Shotgun Sean. This would have been really, really disappointing if after all the work these guys did, like they've been working on this for a long time. The first time I actually saw it, I saw it a little live a while back.
Lead developer.
The first
right
time
there,
I actually
Renzo.
saw it when I was over at Game and Brew, they popped it on and they were playing it for a bit. I didn't get a chance to play it because I was filming, but I watched them play it. And man, how awful would that have been if like all this happened and they never got a chance to put this on the iiRcade, which is really what started this whole project. So I'm really happy. It must have just been like crazy late nights for these guys, all of these guys, I don't know what goes into
Pushing
working
these
on a
games
game.
out.
There is Squashbug Games in the chat.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Just giving the game some love.
Yeah, you guys gotta come on soon. You guys gotta come on.
I didn't want to play it on the show because they put it up on their YouTube. Like you can kind of see what was supposed to be like the promo video that they put together when the game was going to be released. So definitely go check that out. I watched that one yesterday. Look at this. They got everybody in this game.
M, what is Squashbug Games? M, it's the developer's name. The company name. Yeah, Squashbug Games. I told them they should make a game of squashing bugs.
I've met everybody in all these pictures.
And that's the cool thing, Brooklyn, is we've met most of the people in this game. They're part of the community, and that's for all of us. This is what makes this game extra special, because of that reason.
Are you gonna play a little of it?
Oh, do you want me to play a little bit of it? I was just going through the.
You're like the only person that can beat it.
Okay, I'll play a little bit of it.
How many levels are there?
There's nine levels total.
Oh wow, I only went through 3 or 4.
Yeah, the levels are like designed like Mario, like level 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3.
That's right. Yeah, wait, does it go through 3 or does it go through 9 3?
3.
Oh, okay. Well then I probably did a lot of the game then.
Put Nick's in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go silent on my mic. I'll put the game audio on. So let me get that set up here, guys.
Take it full screen.
Full screen. All right. Let me get my thing here set.
All these games coming out like this. Honestly, this is like, I want to make a game too. I want to make like a shoot 'em up.
Dude, your game would have the longest intro, man.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have a great intro.
All
the
intro,
actual game itself would
all intro and no substance.
Intro
just
would
like
be great.
The show steps.
Yeah. Then the game would start. You'd be, oh my goodness.
The intro's good. The outro's good.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I don't know.
So they created
no
a
offense.
powerful weapon that would draw together a team of warriors. And
is that Glenn doing that?
Yes.
From the ice pillars of Mount Olympus, its bristles cut from the whiskers of a giant alligator, and the rubber handle, carefully crafted in a factory in Wisconsin. The broom has united the heavy metal titan.
This game has a lot of that like GTA humor in it when you're running around meeting people. So I already know one secret. Oh, so that's Jong.
Fracking missile!
If you fall backwards here, you can go down, find a secret. And you'll actually see Nix's logo down there too.
Yeah, my logo's supposed to be in the first level, I think. I need to play it again since the update. I played it.
I saw the Friday night arcade show in there. That was awesome. On the rocket level. And then I haven't gotten that far yet, but I did see my actual logo, my little devil emoji logo, like right before you get to Glenn. There he is, look. Nix's logo right there. So yeah, I was at the part where you have the rocket launcher on your back, and I just kept flying back and forth.
Prince is here.
That's Prince Malcolm showing up in the Lamborghini. And then so I just had to get used to that.
Would it say B Hall?
Where you hit the C button and you go like into a different perspective. I was confusing that with jumping to get to places, but they added in these little cues, so you can kind of just jump and hit the stick and you'll fly back to like secret areas. Trying to figure out like how do you make games? Like where do you start? There's shotgun showing.
Better call Prince Malcolm.
Take this, man.
No!
I never get to play Chong Pong.
You see what I mean? Like it's got that warped sense of humor in it too.
What more thing? Let's do this, Dad.
I had a lot of fun playing, especially the rocket level. Actually, that was probably the most fun. And
so
it took me a minute to figure it out. But
question in the chat for Squash Bug Games, they can answer in the chat. Will they be able to release any more updates for this version of the game? I'm obviously on Steam, where it's on there as well. That's a more advanced version graphically and lighting wise, because you run that on your PC. But on this version, I know that they released at least 3 to 4 updates.
Oh, there's my logo.
There's your logo, Steps. There's Nix's logo too. Awesome. Yeah, I wonder if they can at this point still release updates for this. I got both my cabinets off Wi-Fi.
What is happening? You gotta save us! Here, take this!
That's a heart that he's saying.
Back and complete the tutorial. Downtown, the laser shot! You lie! Oh yeah!
That's a Pantera
Graduate kindergarten? I'ma quit eating my boogers. Here,
Ew.
Mom says Magic Juicy gives you an extra special pack. Tattoos are for felons. Here's magic. Anti-gravity! Better call Prince Malcolm!
Hey, bro, you left. You got this.
It just must be like a lot of work making these games. These guys worked so many years on this. And I assume if they're like me, as soon as after all the work is done, then you're immediately start thinking what to do next. But I do know that this was supposed to be this is chapter 1, right? Wasn't it supposed to be more chapters of this game?
Yeah, there's 3 levels of each chapter. There's 3 chapters, is what Nix was saying. There's a total of 9 levels if you include 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, that kind of thing.
No! I never get to play Chong Pong.
I would say that this is the last official game on the iiRcade. And then Circus Interstellar. That was that. That just happened last second. Not everybody is able to get that one. This one, everybody was able to get while the store was still up.
Was there only one version of Circus Interstellar put out, or did they update it? Or do you know?
Since I have it, I haven't seen any updates. But again, I've been offline. The last thing I updated was Heavy Metal Titans.
Yeah, I when I start the game and after it plays the VHS, it just scrolls through all the options and I have to stop on the right one by hitting the button. So I don't know if that was designed by the game or if it was just an error, maybe it was just an error. But either way, I could play the game, so I'm not mad.
Nick's unlocked every single character in this game.
Yeah, Nick spent a lot of time playing this game.
Yeah.
He was in my stream when I played it. He kind of helped a little bit.
It's like a game scientist steps.
Yeah. I mean, I swear when I play this, I feel like I'm playing a game on the 3DO.
Don't worry, folks. Prince is here.
Definitely feels 90s.
I was able to beat Gene, the first boss.
Look out, coming through.
I figured that out right away. Just stay on the platforms that he goes on and just shoot him.
Oh, so you see what I'm talking about, Squash Bug Games. You get the 3DO vibes. I'm not crazy.
I didn't need your help.
Hey, Arcade Talk.
You have one message. You're about to die!
Avenge me!
Yeah, this game's twisted.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy. Everybody's saying the same
tracking
thing.
missile! Two-way fire!
Uh-oh.
What a perfect send off for the arcade to
I know.
You found
put this game on there and just have
such a good game.
Because it's like
Look at this.
it was like
Thank
a
you,
game
Squash
for the
Bug
community.
Games.
Film the ultimate fantasy. It's a
Like,
three-way.
how did he just find that? I would have never found that.
Anti-gravity.
Like, how does he find this stuff?
I would have thought something was wrong with the game.
Shot shotgun.
Well, now you know where the secret is, man.
I still don't know where it is steps.
I still don't know. I have to
It's
watch
like
it.
when you go to the warp zone in Mario.
I know you have to find the hidden iArcades in this.
You found them all. Now get out of there.
I saw you playing it the other night, Steph.
Yeah, I did.
Going through the wall.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing it, but I think I played the second version, and I think there's
It's anti-gravity.
3 or 4 versions.
Bean sweet potato pie.
I did
Kaboom!
update to the 3rd version, so I at least have the 3rd version on my iArcade.
SJ Miola says he bought every shooter on the iArcade except one. iArcade definitely had a great shooter library.
I have most of them. I
Yeah.
don't have all of them, but I have a heavy selection of them.
I know you do. Shmups, shmups, shmups. Look at Sub-Octo. How cool is that? Shout out to In-City Games, giving away 9 games for free.
Yeah,
As the curtain came down on iArcade, In-City Games did something incredible.
That was cool because
Very cool.
It's really nice to have casino golf, and you know I
The
didn't have that
ultimate
one.
fantasy.
and-
It's a three-way.
Hey, look, it's Papa Brad's Gaming.
Oh yeah, up on the top of the building. Wow, cool. Thank you.
Hey, bro.
The sound effects.
This guy,
That
this
laughing
guy
will
gave
trigger
me
you
so-
after a while if you don't beat him.
Yes, it gave me so much hell playing this level.
The laser shot is good.
That
Okay,
laugh.
let's see how you actually get through this level. Let's watch Nick's play.
It's easy. You just got to stay on the platforms.
Nix is gonna beat it really quick, isn't he?
Did he do it that fast?
John does not look good. Somebody get that man a cake shake.
I want to know where they got the idea for this annoying noise that
laugh.
Gene makes.
No! I never get to play Chong Pong.
Actually, he got to play Jong Pong. That's the crazy part.
Who just shot me?
Yeah, Gene's in the chat.
Avenge me.
That's
Look
life,
at
kid.
Gene.
Better find some coins.
I met Gene over at iArcade.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm really glad I went to that Chicago thing. I'm gonna need to go to the Cleveland for sure. Come
I'll
on,
be going
Nick.
to the Southern Fried Gaming Expo steps.
Yeah,
It's
I
got
saw that. I'm excited.
got press credentials too, so it's gonna be cool.
About to die.
Probably.
Papa Brad doing press at Southern Fried Gaming Convention.
I know. It's gonna be fun.
Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
I'll get all the scoops.
Do you stay overnight there, Brad, or do you just go and go home?
It's 3 days.
Yeah, it's 3 days, so I'll be there for 3 days at the hotel.
Well,
I did press last year at too many games, but press for me is just bothering every cosplay girl for 3 days.
So, what was it, Sonic Girl? Sonic Girl?
Yeah, that was
a
one
highlight.
of many.
Yeah. One of many.
It's all about the experience.
Isn't too many games this weekend?
Experience.
Yes, it's going on right now.
Are you going?
No, I'm here doing the show.
Like, are you going tomorrow or something?
No, I gotta go. I'm heading to New York.
Oh, okay.
Look at that, just like that. Cleared the level.
Last life, kid. Better find some
Chaotic,
coins.
you need to come meet me at Southern Fried Gaming.
There he is.
I'll play pinball with you, man.
There we go, guys. I'm back.
He's back.
Master.
Better than ever.
What a game that is. What a game.
What's
guys.
up?
Absolutely.
How many times have you played through it so far? 4?
Nix, you make it look too easy.
Multiple times.
You think your microphone needs to come up? You're muffled.
Yes.
Dude, do you have an endless bowl of popcorn?
Yes.
There's an endless bowl of something else, but I'm not going to talk about that on screen.
Popcorn and hot chocolate.
So far, we've had the guys from Ettinsoft showing off Circus Interstellar. Nix just did a nice
Heavy
little
Metal Titans.
playthrough of the first level of Heavy Metal Titans.
Playing as Jean.
Everyone should have Heavy Metal Titans on your cabinet. Definitely pop it on and play through that game. You'll see there's so many like shout outs to the community in that. I don't even know if we're getting a game fight tonight because we've been going for a while. It's already almost 1 a.m. here.
Yeah.
But we should do at least the 1 quarter challenge. Who here has a copy of Ninja Clowns?
I have Ninja Clowns.
Oh, Ninja Clowns.
I have every game.
Does everybody have it?
Ninja Clowns.
I do not, but that's
so-
fine. I will enjoy
gonna-
watching other people play Ninja Clowns.
Awesome. So I'm gonna play against, I guess, just Brad.
All right,
So
we
Brad,
can
do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
What are we doing? 1 quarter challenge? Why don't
Yeah,
you
we're
go
gonna do a
first?
1 quarter challenge. I think on Ninja Clowns you can actually just select that. It'll just give you
Okay.
like a 1 quarter. You wanna go first? While
You want me to go
started
first?
up?
I'll go first. I don't care.
All right.
Yeah, I can go
We'll
first.
see. If I can get there quick enough, I'll get it. I'll
I'll
it
go
going.
first. I'll go first.
All right, here it is. The 1 quarter challenge. Ninja Clowns on the iArcade. Since the iArcade is no longer officially in business, we are accepting any way you want to play Ninja Clowns, any method. If you want to compete against us, put 1 quarter in. If you get out in the first 10 seconds, keep going. There's no starting over.
It's
and
not
you
on
can put
Fightcade. I just checked.
Yeah, this is a rare one. You could put your score in the chat. See if you can beat us. I think Brad's gonna take me in this, but
I don't know.
this
man.
is the 1 quarter challenge
1 quarter challenge.
featuring Ninja Clowns. All right, so we have Papa Brad, full screen. Is he already playing?
Is he? Nope, no, not yet.
So do coin mode. Let's see. Yeah, you only live once.
Where's that at?
That's it.
Oh, YOLO.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna regret not getting this on the arcade.
It's 1 coin.
M, where are you?
We are really sticking with the clown theme here tonight. This is a little known title, but I actually highly enjoy it. When this one came to iiRcade, I was pretty surprised. I was like, I thought I was the only person that ever even heard of this game. Like, I had found this on Pandora and played it. So when I heard it was coming to iiRcade and you were gonna have like a legitimate copy of it, I jumped right on this.
You know, it doesn't look half bad.
It's not. Some people like were comparing it to it's like a low budget Simpsons. It's got like wacky sense of humor. The way the graphics are like choppy like that, that's how the game is. It's just like hand drawn graphics.
I'd rather play this than The Simpsons, actually. Funny enough, I don't even like clowns.
I think The Simpsons plays a lot smoother than this game. But this one is like a deep cut. It's pretty wild. Brad right now at 27,000. There's that little meter at the top. I never paid attention to that. Let's see what that does.
Yeah, I actually saw this arcade machine at Galloping Ghost. Like, I saw the legit killer clown.
You are right. They did have this at Galloping Ghost.
Yeah.
This game has some like really wild bosses.
Oh, that's crazy, yeah. That dude's going bowling.
If he beats the boss, I might be in trouble. Well, that's it. That's it. Let that run out. Let's see if anyone keeping track. I might be able to rewind here and see Brad's final score.
Yep.
Let's see where he ended up. I'm watching it right now. He has 30,000. Let's see if he got it. He definitely probably got a little more. Finding the boss.
What game company put this out? I'm pretty sure it was Bash.
Bash put this out, yeah. Where's your score, Brad? Did it pop up?
It popped up and went away like super quick.
All right, hold on.
It like did pop up.
You ended at I'm watching right now. Right now it's 30,000. I'll see if you get any more points on this boss.
Those are some weird hot dog vendors. Right
32,000, 34,000,
creepy.
36,000, 38,000.
38,000.
All right, let's put Brad, put your score in the chat room. 38,000.
38,000.
As we switch over to my iiRcade, I'm also gonna switch over the sound.
Welcome to the show, Six.
And see how I can do.
Good to see Six.
Good to see you, Six.
Yeah, Six should have he worked on this game too, bringing this to iiRcade.
This was a good one. I gave this game a positive review.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here in the chat here. Yeah, Bash did put it on iiRcade, but they didn't develop it originally. Mikey J says.
With Strata.
With Strata? Nice.
Yep.
Next, can you move your microphone closer or something? You sound a little muffled.
I'm sounding muffled again. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Thank you.
It's a Strata game originally. Like what Mikey J Production says. Strata.
Hey, Chaotic. Thank you. Thank you.
Ported by Bash Gaming. 6 is
I'm
ported.
going to check mine. Thank you. 1 second.
Hey, Hollywood Polo, good to see you.
Welcome to the chat, Hollywood Polo.
Hello.
He says he just got a tweet notification from Glenn that he's at 430 pre-orders. 70 left to go, guys.
You know what?
70 more to go.
Hey, you guys
get
know
the control panel funded.
You know what, Brad?
Yeah.
So when I did the Game Days video, that actually got someone to actually pre-order Glenn's deck. They saw the thumbnail there on my Game Days, and Glenn was on there. It's like, yeah, PRS deck ordered.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I ordered it like the second that you could. The first second I could get to it, I ordered it.
Limited run. It's going to be a limited run.
It's going to be a limited run. You better get one. Cause
you think he's going to revisit this? No.
I don't think so.
This is the run. You get it all.
You either get it
or you will miss out. I think
you miss out.
I think total he probably could get, maybe 2,000.
Well, the thing is, if the interest isn't there, he's not going to keep around his shop, right? So he's only going to make what people order. If you don't get it now, you're not good.
I think once people see the deck in action, they're going to want one. Hopefully he does add some, but
it will be perfectly fine.
No guarantees.
It's Glenn. He's got a reputation.
Yeah.
Like his reputation's big.
Glenn makes good stuff. I'm using Glenn's retro hardware right now on my arcades. I already know what I'm getting. It's quality.
Yeah, I know. Friday night arcade show.
But it's going good.
It's going to be depressing. It's going good, but the goofy with Joe. I know he's saying it's getting really depressing. Watching games we can't pick up.
Right around where I died. He died right at the same boss, the bowling boss.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Now, if 6 was playing this, he'd probably breeze right through this. There's probably strategies you could have used.
Oh, absolutely.
It's funny. It says high score, but it does not tell you your score.
I don't know. I'm going to check this mic situation.
Looks like I won, Brad.
Oh, right on.
Did you win?
Good job.
I did.
Congratulations.
You are the champion.
You are the champion.
You are the champion.
My friend.
Again. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Keep on fighting till the end.
All right. Beautiful.
We are the champions. You are the loser. No, I don't know.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, come on now.
That's awesome. That's
like
alternate
that
lyrics.
I think I messed it up. I got a little bit ahead.
I ran through that entire game like a week and a half ago. And I actually added the final boss into the intro of the show.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. It's a fun game. It's a fun beat 'em up.
You'll catch it in there every week in the intro. Guys, thank you so much. I think this worked out. I was barely even on the show tonight because I was managing the codes.
You did the invaluable job of getting these codes out to the people before the curtain drops and getting the last game that you can get, the super rare game to these iRcadians. So thank you so much. It was fantastic.
I'm almost
and those guys from Ettinsoft. They were great on the show.
I want to read this comment from Don Juan. Don Juan's giving a little shout out to Jong. He said Jong was very patient with him.
Patience.
And I want to give a huge thank you to the entire iRcade team. Even though iRcade is no more, I just want to say I do appreciate everything that you've given us. And I will always
really
love
do.
my iRcade.
Giving us community.
Like I put in that little goodbye to iRcade in the beginning. Friday was always such an exciting day. Like we never knew what we were going to get, like what was going to be the announcement. Like some weeks we got nothing, but it was always exciting. I'll definitely miss that. But iArcade was always like a home arcade, like based around the community. And now I think it's in good hands because now iArcade is in the community's hands.
In the community's hands for real now.
Lots of good things happen with this home arcade. I think it's still my favorite. It's always going to be my favorite, you know, next to having an actual arcade machine, but that's never going to happen. So
yeah,
the iArcade's always going to be my favorite. I'm still on it every single day playing the games.
Oh my, here we go, unplugged.
And I really look forward to like what's going to happen each week. And like I said in the beginning of the show, like I hope everybody in the home arcade YouTube space come on the journey with us. Let's see what happens together.
Come join us. We're gonna have fun.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
I'm having camera issues. There we go. We're good.
Well, it's a perfect time, Nix, because I'm about to end the show.
Yep.
Again, thank you so much to
beautiful Dead Cells
Ettinsoft.
That's what I wanted to do. There we go.
Yeah.
iArcade, baby.
Squash Bug Games on their release of Heavy Metal Titans. We gotta like shout out all these guys because we know for a fact they just got hit with this immediate crunch time.
Yeah. Thank you to Matt and Stefan for coming on the show.
Renzo
to get these games out to
Renzo,
us.
Chris over
Ettinsoft
at Games.
In City Games, Christopher Pa. Thank you so much for your gigantic gift to the iArcade community. We'll be enjoying those games forever, iArcade owners.
Also, shout out to Bash Games, all the great games that they also brought to the iArcade.
a lot of good games.
Enjoy every single one of them. If we once I feel safe to turn my Wi-Fi back on, we'll definitely get back playing some Bash.
I gotta get that on Steam because I don't have Tank Bash on here anymore. But I want to get Tank Bash going. That game was strangely addictive. It's really good. I love it.
Awesome.
Keep developing that game, please.
It's been fun, everybody. It's been a fun ride up to this point. But like as of this week,
we're closed.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that upgrade.
We have headed into completely unknown territory. We'll find out week by week. But iArcade might be gone.
We're Amiga now.
The games never die, and that's what we were always about here. And that's why we all became friendly with each other, because we're just a group of people that enjoy retro games and modern retro games. We enjoy playing them against each other. So, you know, that's why it's going to continue on. We might not be getting brand new releases on the iArcade.
That's right.
But we have hundreds of other games already installed on our cabinets that we're going to continue to play, continue to have fun with. And from the looks of things, who knows, within the next month, it's going to probably just be an endless
thousands of games, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing some of these indie titles on Steam. Absolutely.
And as things happen and we figure them out, you know, this will be one of the places, as well as the iArcadian show, to really find out, you know, from people that'll be, you know, using these iArcade 3/4 scale home arcades, how things work, and you know, we'll all help each other out.
Yeah, we're gonna help each other out.
Yeah, everyone will help me. We'll pass on all the knowledge, so we'll be testing stuff out. We'll see what happens.
What's Goofy was saying? Spin. Why does everybody think there's one more code?
We're done. We're done. There's no more code.
Guys.
There actually might be.
There was one code left,
but I should at least I should wait for the.
Well, the show's almost done. The person does.
Yeah,
the show is
live. No, the show's done. The show's done.
The show's been done since 2 hours ago.
So if he hasn't responded, spin the wheel. Because
you gotta claim it like now, because
it's not going to be any good if you don't claim it. The curtain's coming down.
He doesn't have the time to check his email.
You know what's gonna what's gonna happen if I spin it. Then the person's gonna contact me, and then someone's gonna be disappointed. If no one gets in touch with me, I have the last code. I'm not gonna use it, and if that happens, I'll give it out. I'll give it out next week.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, it's not gonna work next week, is it?
Probably not.
Oh, actually, no, it has to. It has to. You know what? You're right. It has to. We have to give it away. You're right. Steps brings up a
All
valid
right,
point.
hold on. I'll be
You
right
gotta
back.
give it
Let me
away.
check.
We
Let
gotta
me check
give it
my
away.
email.
You have to give
All
it
right,
away.
I'll
Put
check.
one
let
in
me
the
check
chat if you
email.
want us to give it away.
No, you have to, guys. You have to.
It's not going to be any good. The curtain's going to come down, the server's going to come
What if
down,
the
and then the
doesn't
code's not
work?
worth anything.
What if the code doesn't
Who's
work
the
next
game?
person
week's
that
show?
didn't claim it?
Yeah. Well, this news you lose. Like like if you left and before
Sacro's hitting
yeah.
one. Sacro got the
Yeah.
game already. Chaotic's hitting one.
Yeah, guys, you have to spin it again because there's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee.
There's no
I hate to
guarantee.
waste the code for the game because the game's not even going to be
because we
available.
You
waited.
have to be in the
Yeah.
chat to claim it, right?
It's like a miracle we even got these codes.
Yes, guys.
It's a miracle, really, we even got the codes.
Like
there's a lot of kindness to get these codes.
a lot of
to
kindness
us.
and
Literally, and a lot of talking and pulling strings.
Those guys had like 100 people they wanted to give the game to, and they only
wanted to give it to all of us.
Yeah, they only told them 20, and then I guess we got 10 of them. So, yeah, guys, it's a limited time deal.
All right, so here's the deal. I just looked at the wheel and I never saved it, so all the names are gone. I would probably. I don't even know who won the code at this point. I would have to go back in the show and see who won it.
Biggie didn't Chaotic
claim
did.
it. No, I know. I got it right over the Chaotic. I got it directly to Biggie D. I got it directly to Ichabod.
Alfred Berger.
Then, yeah, they all claimed it. There was just one person.
There's one person that didn't claim it.
If they're in the chat now, they could do #Circus2.
Whoever's the first one to put it in, yeah. There you go.
And then we'll cut and paste them into a wheel.
I'm afraid that, like, you know how this community is. Like,
yeah, there'll be videos on it.
Like, this will be a year of grief if I if I don't give it to the person that won it. But yeah, you were supposed to.
There's no guarantee.
Like, respond during the show.
There's no guarantee next week that it's going to work. The code, the code's got to be used today. I think.
Yeah,
that's the problem. It does have.
You had to be here to redeem the code.
That's what we're saying. That's why we should. Yeah, if the guy's not here,
Gene is saying, "Let's go for it." Circus 2. Eva Full saying Circus 2. Let's start making the wheel.
All right,
Gene,
Brad.
Eva,
hold on. I'm gonna have to.
We got it.
I'm gonna have to do this a different way. Then give me a few minutes. You guys,
Goofy Foot, did you need the code?
Keep everything.
It's time sensitive.
Keep everything running. I'll probably just have to do
Forbidden Layer Comics.
I'll just have to do the StreamYard giveaway tool. That way, I don't have to go putting everyone's names on the wheel.
Okay,
again.
use that.
Do that.
All right, give me a minute.
Use the StreamYard tool.
That's right. All right, let me.
And it's what #Circus2 for the final code.
Yeah, I think so. #Circus2.
#Circus2 is going to be the
second
code.
chance. #Circus2.
There you go. There you go. There's the game.
Because when the curtain comes down, this code will be useless. This is your last chance to scoop up this this game, which is a good game.
Yeah, we can't guarantee the servers are going to stay up. They could be shut down Monday morning when they,
Yeah.
It doesn't, you don't know. It's whenever they decide to recollect the bill and notice it's not getting paid.
Yep. It's like when you don't pay your electric. Eventually it's going to get turned off, right? Steps. You don't know exactly when, not to the minute, but when you don't pay your electric bill,
your car's getting repossessed. It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, you just come outside. Hey, where's my car?
Oh, absolutely.
We want the game code to go to use.
All right, I'm back, but I
no
you
offense,
can put all
but
this
we do want it to come to use.
#Circus2 in there, but I came up with my own hashtag. I'm going to put that in the chat right now, and we're going to start collecting votes. It is #one more thing.
One more thing. One more thing.
One more thing.
Copy and paste, baby. Copy and paste.
#one more thing.
And
you gotta use the code tonight.
Whoever this person is that didn't claim the code, everybody in here better back me up. If this
I back you up 100% because we can't guarantee this code will last.
I had the email scrolling on the screen for the whole time, and
we
it's
tried.
just one code that
done.
Nobody has claimed. I don't know who it is at this point.
I would rather give it to a member of the community that's going to use it than have it go to waste.
You gotta claim it tonight.
You gotta claim it right now, like tonight. Goofy Foot's in.
All right, hold on.
Eva Full, the organization. Scott Lee, JT, Don Juan. Don Juan, you got to put it all together. Don Juan, you need to put it all together. You have spaces between your words.
Yeah.
All capitals.
No spaces.
Hashtag,
just put it all together.
All capitals. Hashtag one more thing. Re-enter it, Don Juan, because it won't count. Needs to be exactly like the way Brooklyn typed it. All capitals. Hashtag one ONE more MORE thing. THING. All caps.
We are getting entries, so people are entering it incorrectly.
Do you want to hear Jong sing while we wait? Get all these entries in.
Hashtag one more thing, all capital letters.
I can't. If I present another screen, it's going to take this one out.
Okay.
So we'll give it a few more moments before we pick a winner. If you
hashtag, there you go, John.
You do win
on one more thing, all capitals. SJ Miola, correct. You're going to be entered.
You do win.
Right have a fair chance.
Watch the scroll bar. Just send me an email, studio17network@gmail.com. I will email the final code out to you for your iArcade. Make sure you get that on your iArcade tonight.
And redeem it immediately.
All right. So this is
let's go.
This is not like Super Game Room dudes where it's like a 1 in 200 chance you have it.
Yeah,
it's a 1 in 16 chance to win the code. 1 in 16
chance to get the last code.
Is everybody ready?
You have better odds than you did earlier. Because earlier it was 1 in 60 or something.
It's going. How am I in there? Oh yeah, because I put the thing in there.
Watch it land on you.
If I win, I'll give it away.
The organization.
The winner is the organization.
Congratulations.
We definitely know the organization has an iArcade.
Well done. Well done.
Congratulations.
One more thing. You got the one more thing code. Awesome.
So let me just get this off the screen. What you're going to want to do is if you see the email below, just put
studio17network@gmail.com.
Yeah, just do me a favor. Put the first 3 letters of your email in the chat room. Okay, I see it.
M3L.
Yes.
Or M3L.
When I see an email come through from there, I will send the
Congratulations,
code
the organization.
right out to you. It's the final code of the evening. Hopefully that final code works. It seems like everybody else tonight was satisfied that got the code. I didn't hear any complaints.
Much clown love.
Yes.
Much clown love tonight.
Much clown love.
Ninja clowns.
That's an interesting fetish.
You say so, Steps.
Not interested. Hard limit. Hard limit.
All right, so
banana.
The organization.
Banana.
I'll be looking for your email.
Safe word.
I'll be looking for your email, the organization, and I will get that out to you tonight. Please get that installed on your cabinet this evening. Everybody else,
right away.
Thank you so much for watching the show tonight. We'll see you again next week. More Uncharted territory, guys, here on the Friday Night Arcade Show. Until then, everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your games. Everyone that won Circus Interstellar, hope you enjoy it. Definitely check out Ettinsoft. You'll see their link to their page is in the description. Support smaller developers.
Yes.
Moving forward, we're going to be doing a lot of that. Definitely promoting smaller developers, showing off games.
Absolutely.
And we hope you will join us on this ride into Uncharted territory. Thank you, Steps Gaming. Thank you, Nix. And thank you, Papa Brad Gaming. My name is Brooklyn Menace. We'll see you next week on the Friday Night Arcade Show.
Stay legit.